Okay, we're live. Now let me actually get the game up.
Hello, hello. How is everyone today?
Hopefully they're all doing very well. I'm sure as they come trickling in, they will let us know.
Well, because I see we already got one.
Yeah, we heard a gun. You heard a gun? What do you mean you heard
What?
a gun?
I s- who? I said, well
No,
then.
Yukimon said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was on a separate tab, so I didn't
Oh my
see that.
god.
Look, unlike you, I don't have enough space to set up a second monitor here. Okay,
Okay, I'm sorry.
so
Oh my goodness.
if I am going to do anything with my time, I have to
Ah,
look away from the stream as well.
okay.
So I am
Sorry.
limited by the technology of my time. That technology being the fact that my computer desk is in a corner of my dining room.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Hi, hi Yuki. How you doing today? I apologize for being late. Things got I had to be I had to be a consultant for my mother. And apparently it's a quote from One Night at Flumpty's. The I heard a gun.
Oh, okay.
Alright. We got game capture. Yes, specific window. You found out how to bulk release Pokemon from a shiny hunt? Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I remember they're doing a was it Hisuian Zorua or was it regular Zorua? I know it was Zorua, but I don't remember which one it was. Pokemon Home. Ooh, good stuff.
Ooh.
It was Hisuian. Okay. Also, I hope you guys can see me still. I need to get it off Phasmophobia. There we go. Okay.
Wait, Phasmophobia? I thought you were playing Power Wash.
I am playing Power Wash. I
Oh,
had the
okay.
game
Oh,
audio
had to get
on
it off. Okay.
yeah.
I follow. I'm following now.
You following now?
At least I'm going to pretend I am.
Yeah. Oop. Also forgot to do that. So unprofessional. There we go. All
It's a
right.
process.
It is very much a process. All right. I think I was doing. What was I doing? Was I doing bonus jobs?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good
right, the
question.
music. I forgot about the music. Oh my god, I'm so unprofessionals. So unprofessionals. Oh my goodness. Oh, also, I need to make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure that my music
the,
settings
yeah,
are
the downside of
proper.
the downside of doing this kind of job part time, right?
Yeah. All right. Looks like it should be good. I hope it better be. I don't want to get in trouble again. I'm not gonna.
Again, what did you
Well,
do?
I didn't necessarily get in trouble. So what basically happened was I had the I had the playlist that we made stream it like playing in the background.
Okay,
But apparently I didn't fix the settings so that the audio would only appear on the track that was currently streaming.
okay.
Uh Calamity OST. Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at any of the new stuff. Hold on. I didn't get a chance to look for the Calamity OST. Ah. But yeah, so it basically was unhappy with me.
Ah,
Oh no, I downloaded it. Or not downloaded it, but at least have it on some of it on my playlist. Yeah, no, it's in there. It's just when I played the playlist last time, it just didn't. Oh, Undertale Yellow, I forgot to do that. Ah,
yeah. It didn't manage to come up in the rotation last time, I guess.
no, it didn't.
Well,
Can I
that is
just?
the eternal hazard of having a large playlist is
All right, I'm just
unless you
adding.
also have like a request bot or something, it will occasionally just decide, this thing's not going to appear for a while.
Yeah, no, I forgot to like actually add it. I just added it in now.
Ah, okay.
So, what is the video that will be reviewed in the mid of stream intervention? I don't think there will be a video unless Henry wants to find video. Actually, let me start playing the music.
I was not able to find specific event footage from last year, but I can.
Ah,
If you want me to try to find lawn tractor pull YouTube videos, I can absolutely try to find them. They're just not going to be from the ongoing local festival.
okay, that's fair. Yeah, we watched the new ASDF movie 15 last stream. Also,
See,
after
I
Yugimon,
understand what most of those words mean on their own, but
it's
I don't know what they mean together.
it's a thing from okay, I know it's not necessarily new. It's been a few weeks. It's something that
Is this some
Tomska does.
Zoomer thing I'm too elderly to understand?
No, this has been around for a very long time. It's by
That doesn't
Tomska.
help me.
It's by
What?
Tomska.
That doesn't help me.
Oh my god. Hi, Scholar. Welcome to an extremely
Welcome.
scuffed stream. Oh my god. Okay.
It's only moderately scuffed.
Henry confirmed old. Oh,
Yeah,
fighting
no,
words.
I am at peace with my oldness for the most part. I long ago stopped believing that I was still, young, happening, and hip.
Now I forget. Are you the same age as me, or are you younger
You
than me?
are a hair older than
I am a hair older. Yes.
me. I am first quarter of 1990.
Okay. I was born in 1989, so I am a
Yes,
bit
but
older.
depending which
September.
quarter of the year. Okay. Well, I was just gonna let you boil it down to a quarter of the year. So yeah,
No,
you
it's
are
fine. I've already
a
told
few.
people how old. I've already
Okay.
told people my age or my birthday, so it's fine.
Okay. Here I was allowing for some plausible deniability. Whatever.
It's fine. I don't care.
Go off, go off, Queen. Live
Go
your
off,
best
I
life.
guess. Oh my god. Uh, so did you get anything from the storm?
I mean, it blasted through here, and I couldn't see anything out of my windows for a hot minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. Um, I don't see anything on the roof of my truck, so that's good.
Well, that's a relief, because I know that's a concern.
Yeah, well,
Oh my
there's a
goodness.
large tree in my backyard that is there's a non-zero chance it is going to one day give up the ghost and fall either on my neighbor's house, my neighbor's driveway, my house, or my driveway, or
Oof.
some combination thereof.
Oof.
Um,
Yeesh.
my hope, well, it could also just fall and only take out my neighbor's garage or land cleanly in my backyard. Those are also possible. They're just not likely.
Well, yeah, no, the storm kind of hit, and I'm explaining this to chat. The storm kind
Yeah.
of hit very quickly and suddenly. And since we're gonna get it out of the way, everything became wet. Is everybody happy now? I said wet. Everything's fine. Everything's right with the world, apparently, because I said wet.
It, well, it was the storm that was approaching,
Yes, indeed.
and then it passed. So yeah.
Yep. Oh, yay, retribution. Oh, is that the name of the song that's actually playing? Hold on. Because I kind of just oh, it is. Okay, cool. I just added the songs in. I didn't get a chance to really listen to them, and I have it kind of turned down a bit so that way
Ooh,
I can hear
I see
hear
you
you.
like to live dangerously.
Oh my goodness. And are you going to be judging me on my cleaning habits?
I mean, I can't be as fastidious about judging it, but
That's true.
yes, just know that at all times I am
Judging me.
perturbed by. Well, I'm perturbed by the lack of methodical approach.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
At
I,
least
I
it's not.
res I respect it,
Uh huh.
but just clean one part at a time.
I can't. It's the. Well, I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't know what I can blame on that. It's the mental illness.
Well,
What are you gonna tell me? I should
as a
stop being
wise
mentally ill?
no, I was gonna say as a wise parody version of a fictional character once said,
Mm-hmm.
"It's my mental illness, and I get to choose the coping mechanism."
Oh, I said the hyperactive one first. Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Well, I mean that still kind of counts, I guess. Because either way, I have an attention disorder. Well, I don't know if I do. I would need to get like, no, how to be
Yeah,
hyperactive?
need to
Maybe
hire somebody to like actually,
diagnose me.
yeah, like run you through a battery of attention tests. It's gonna be a whole bunch of time spent, staring at pictures, and it's just like, so, what do you see when you look at this picture? If you're like me and played Fallout New Vegas when it first came out, you're gonna have to struggle the entire time to not answer with two bears high fiving.
This is for you. It's for you. I don't think you can see it.
I can. I feel loved. Ooh,
I'll make an actual heart for you in a little bit.
no, that's fine. We don't want people getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Strictly
Oh,
friends, no shipping.
holy heck!
What?
Did you? I assume that didn't come through my mic,
No,
but
what happened?
you'll probably hear it in a second.
Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. No TP. No TP, platonic only.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was a massive, like a flash of lightning,
Oh Jesus.
and then a beat,
Oh.
like maybe 1 second, and then it just detonated. The
Oh my
thunder finally
god.
got here. So
Oh
the
my
fact
god.
you didn't hear, like you don't live all that far from me. So
I
the fact
mean,
you didn't hear it is probably, I'm gonna guess you're like fully wearing a headset, right?
yes, I am fully wearing a
Yeah,
headset. I
that's
did just
probably
hear a
why.
little bit of rumbling.
With an
So,
expected high of 82 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 70 degrees.
Echo, stop.
Echo, don't stop.
It can't hear you. You're on my headset.
No.
I mean,
That's
it
that's
probably can. It's just also tuned. Oh, that's neat.
Let's
I
neat.
think that might have
Ah.
been the same peal of thunder again,
Oh.
bouncing back. That's how. The fact I still have power might be a minor miracle with how loud and how close that sounded.
Yeah.
Like I almost ducked when I saw the flash
There was okay, so there was
through
one time
closed blinds, no less.
through closed blinds. Oh my god.
Yeah, not blackout blinds, but yeah, like
Yeah,
room
no,
darkening.
that's fair.
Yeah, or at least to be fair, they might be light filtered. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the level. I know they're not blackout curtains because I can see light through.
Right. Okay.
So probably light filtering.
That's fair.
They're probably that tier one.
The tier 1 filter.
Yeah,
Did I ever tell you about the time where I was babysitting someone's dog and out of
you missed the
no
spot.
what where? What this?
Down. No, to
Huh?
the right. Yeah, that. Yes, thank you.
You mean
I think that the stream um
uh-huh.
on the moderator view is a few seconds behind.
Probably?
But yes, that little spot that you got
Oh,
to the right was what I saw, and it's like, Arr!
okay. I have him to let me know, "Hey, you missed a spot. Hey, bitch, turn around."
Whoa, I'm not gonna be that mean about it.
I know. Uh You feel like you two couldn't play keep talking and nobody explodes? Oh, we probably could. We
What are you
probably
talking
could.
about? I am a professional at continuing to talk. It's just that eventually everybody wishes I'd explode.
It's not true. Oh my god.
Fine, maybe not everybody, only most people.
Only most people. Please.
Only the sane people wish that I would explode.
Who would be in the manual? Probably him. I might be disarming the bomb. Maybe.
I mean, I'd say honestly, since I've never played, I couldn't tell you.
I've seen people play. I. Why are you still dirty? Well, I know why you're still dirty. Okay, hold on. You do a run through. Like, I would need to think about who would be. There we go. About who would be the best person to do the disarming and who would be the best person going through the manual. I
Probably
think
whoever is most colorblind.
I honestly, you probably would be best going through the manual because I can't explain things for shit.
So there's a thing next to a thing, and you're gonna want to do this, but
Yeah,
like
that'd be
not
basically
that
me.
much.
That would be basically me. Yeah, exactly. That would be me. And you'd be like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" And then I'd be like, "I'm panicking."
Like Anakin, start panicking. I don't have a planikin.
All right, so there's a button and some text in it. Yeah, basically. Oh my god. I remember watching Jesse Cox and Total Biscuit, rest in peace, play it,
Mm.
and it was very funny because I think if I remember correctly, TBU was just like, "What are you doing, Jesse?" Oh, I think that's actually the video that got me like into Jesse and Total Biscuit. Now that I'm thinking about it.
See, I'm imagining you trying to walk me through how to defuse a bomb, and it's the it's the I'm trying to buy pants at the soup store bit, but in reverse.
Oh my god. So who would so are you saying that like I would be
Like if I'm trying to defuse the bomb, I'm clearly the one trying to buy pants, but you're like continuously giving me instructions from like from like a cookbook or
why are you
something.
buying clothes or soup
Yeah,
at that
why are you
clothes
buying
store?
pants at the soup store?
Oh my god.
All there is
Cute.
soup. What do you mean there's only soup? I'm at soup.
What store are you at? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck
I
you.
don't know. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just imagining that's the fundamental experience.
of us playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Oh my god. So going off that, uh, because clearly the meme Code Geass, who would be Lelouch and who would be Suzaku?
I assume you're asking someone other than me because
Oh no, I'm asking you.
that don't you, I have not watched enough Kokias to answer. Uh, uh, I don't remember most of the cast of that show.
I mean, fair.
In fairness, the main thing I remember is that it was sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Yeah, because of Double C or C2 rather.
No, literally, that's how the show got made.
No, I know. I
Yeah.
know.
I love that. I love that detail so damn much. It's just like they couldn't, they're like, hey, we want to make a mech anime. And they're like, that's not gonna sell. And so they were like, fuck you, we're going to Domino. Domino's was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just make sure they're eating pizza like all the time.
To be
It's like
fair,
we could work with this.
yeah. Let's see.
All of our British and or Japanese characters just constantly eating Domino's pizza. Sure, why not?
You know what? Yeah, why not? You know?
Totally coherent.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody else here remembers the time Weird Al voiced a talking banana with a mustache?
No, but this in no way surprises me.
No, it doesn't surprise me either. I know that he voiced Wreck-Gar in Transformers Animated, but I don't know about the banana. I don't know about the banana. The banana with the mustache. Oh my god. Anyway, what I was gonna say before we got on this tangent, Dr. Screwball Jones? Oh, Wander Over. Oh my god!
Ah, okay.
I did. I. Oh my god, it's been so long. I forgot about that character. Oh, Wander, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. uh, he voices some fun characters. To be fair, like I don't think there are any characters of his that I did not like, because it's Weird Al.
He also apparently voiced Banana Man in Adventure Time.
Did he? Huh.
Yes. Um, I'm pretty sure he was also in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, but I
Yes,
feel like that
or I he there was at
I
least a
feel like
pony
that
that
could
was.
also just be me thinking that's likely.
I know that there's a character based on him.
Yeah.
I know that there's a character based on him, but that's just I don't know if it was actually him that voiced him. My brain cannot remember. I think his character ended up marrying Pinkie Pie if I recall correctly.
I I would,
I actually kind of
but that
paid
feels
attention, so
plausible.
I actually kind of paid attention to the lore of My Little Pony.
Let's see. I'm looking currently at uh he has one upcoming role. Ooh.
Ooh.
He's he's apparently playing young Fibonacci in Young Math Legends.
Uh,
Though that's strange because that's listed as upcoming, yet also released in 2018. So, in
what?
case you all were wondering, we're trapped in a time paradox. It is
Oh
both
no.
past and not past 2018.
Oh my god, time paradoxes. Meow.
Um,
All the time paradoxes.
I really want to see Weird Al. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know how comedic actors make some of the best, uh, like when they decide to do like a horror film, they make some of the most terrifying antagonists in horror because they're like so used to like the big emoting
Yeah.
and
No,
whatnot.
I mean that. You know what? That would make total sense. Like they're able to, like you said, they're able to
Yeah,
make like their emotions so much bigger, and they also can because they're comedians. They can also have that psychoticness about them.
yeah, yeah. Like they
So,
and because and because in a lot of cases, oh,
oh,
yeah, I mean, it does appear there are at least two talking bananas
wow.
voiced by. Uh, I mean, for all we know, he could be the voice of all talking bananas.
I mean, that would not surprise me. That seems to be a theme with
I
him.
would, I
So,
would, since I just saw that in the chat.
yeah, you had to look it
Um,
up.
but yes, but no, like, because like it's not intended as a horror film,
Hmm.
but at least not like really.
Hmm.
But Jim Carrey is kind of terrifying in The Cable Guy.
Oh.
Yeah, like because he starts off just yeah, like oh, he wants to be the main character's friend. Yeah, help him set him up with cable, and he becomes completely psychotically obsessive. He go like you're just imagining you're imagining Ace Ventura as a cable installation guy who
Oh.
starts off seeming sane but rapidly goes like full yandere,
Oh God, no! Not the
and
yandere
like
tropes.
and
No.
that's that like because he starts off just playing like a normal
Just
ish
a
guy,
normal dude.
and
He's
because
normal.
he has to be able to pass as a somewhat normal human in day-to-day life. He isn't his characters all the time.
Yeah.
Presumably every now and then he needs to be able to like walk into a Starbucks and order a coffee.
You leave for a bit and you come back to yandere tropes. Yes, we're talking about comics being
Yandere
horror.
comedians in horror.
Yeah, basically comedians being horror icons
Yeah,
because for
like
some reason it's just so unnerving.
well, it's also like I'm not going to go into detail on it,
Uh
but there's
huh.
an episode of
You got a
I
churro.
believe I believe it's either Law and Order Criminal Intent or it's Law and Order SVU. Can't
Okay.
remember which.
Okay.
I think it's SVU though,
Right.
where the spoiler for this decades old episode, the the special guest star, so the perpetrator,
Yeah.
though he doesn't initially seem like he's going to be the perpetrator,
Yeah.
is Robin Williams.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, and
Ooh, that sounds
like
yummy.
it makes use of the fact that he's very good at like doing characters and impressions in the
Oh,
episode, and it's so unnerving watching the man that like voiced Genie,
there was.
and it's
You
just
know
like
that
oh
reminds
my
me.
god, I'm terrified.
That reminds me. There was one. I think it was SVU. Uh. Oh goodness. Oh. We'll continue
There,
that conversation in a minute.
silenced it. If
There
they need
was.
me, they can leave a message.
That's fair.
Actually, this might be work. I should probably take it.
Yeah, you take it.
Be right
I can
back.
handle it from here.
Hello?
Oh goodness.
Hello?
So I didn't really get a chance to ask. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Hopefully you are not besieged by storms like we are. Oh goodness. Ah. You're the good and not under storm. Good. Good. I was a bit concerned because the last time we had a big storm like this while streaming, while it didn't late night snack time. Oh, yummy.
I'm back. Sorry about that. It was literally just dead air on the other end of that line.
Oh, lovely. I was just asking everybody how their day was. Yugi is getting a late night snack,
Mm.
and Scholar is good and not under storm like we are. So
Oh,
very good. Yeah, I remember the last time that we streamed and we're like, hey, if
yeah,
if we
there's a
leave,
major storm.
yeah,
Okay, I just checked. I can confirm.
yeah, I know you said
Um,
the churro. Yeah,
no,
no, I was talking to
oh,
Yugi.
okay. Yes, I can now confirm that Weird Al Yankovic voices a character named Cheese Sandwich
Yep,
in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, apparently for 2 episodes.
yes, and then he ends up being Pinky's husband, or at least it's
Um,
hinted very heavily that he and Pinkie Pie
I
get
I
married.
still can't really get over the fact that he is also uh,
Uh huh.
he eventually is the entire band Weezer. Um, in in their cover in their music video for their cover of Toto's song Africa.
Oh,
because they
I miss
needed
the
an accordion because they needed
music.
an accordion player
Huh.
for part of their cover. And so they
Oh.
got the American accordion player. I believe
I
he's Canadian,
mean,
but that's still, if you want an expert in the accordion, your options are basically Weird Al Yankovic and any given North Korean because they're like weirdly obsessed with the accordion over there.
hmm.
Um, but yeah, he also apparently had a role in one episode of Voltron Legendary Defender. Um,
Oh, I think I remember, but I don't remember the character.
the name I'm seeing, and I'm probably about to
It's
butcher
fine.
this, is something like Blumthump.
Who was that? I'm trying to
I,
remember.
I don't know. They probably look like Weird Al. That's how you
I mean,
usually tell.
probably. Yeah, that's usually
When
what
in doubt, just
happens.
assume that any character that looks like Weird Al
It's
probably is
probably
Weird
voiced
Al.
by
Either that,
Weird
or for
Al.
all you know, they might be a talking banana.
That's true. I feel so bad. Legend of Voltron could have been so good, and then it ended up being not so good.
No.
It was a shame. It was a shame. I liked some of the concepts, and then they just kind of they fell to like the shipping tropes, and I don't know. The writing was definitely not great. I mean, for some things. I mean, I will say the first couple of seasons I really enjoyed, and I did also quite enjoy Crolia because I adore her. I love I love the space mom. The space mom is good mom. And you can add that to my taste in women, scholar.
Slowly but surely, I'm sure the community is going to build like a conspiracy web
Uh-huh.
where they're going to be like, okay,
I
based
think
on all of these, we have distilled it down. Like we have found their perfect, their perfect masculine and feminine presenting ships. Like, we're going to achieve this by slowly homing in on it.
also, apparently, and I didn't realize this because I've kind of haven't been able to pay a lot of attention. Bill Cipher is apparently going to therapy now from Gravity
Oh,
Falls. Yeah,
oh,
he's going to
so
therapy. Good for him.
so someone presumably finally finished that ARG then,
I assume so. I mean, good for
because
him.
there was an ARG hidden across the physical copies of the journals that
Well,
like involved finding a statue of him in the middle of like nowhere, and it wanted you to shake its hand. And while I have not watched the show, even I understand that's not a good idea.
no, that's never a good idea. Whenever
Anything that like
I
I've
jump in?
listened
I
to
can't.
friends on the other side enough times to know that if an obvious antagonist asks you to shake its hand, you don't do that.
Yeah, no. Definitely, especially not if it is some form of
I
supernatural
also
being.
just don't trust triangles as a matter of course.
I mean, you know what? That's fair. That's completely fair. I
Like
wouldn't trust
I've
the triangle
I
either.
I have never once in my life trusted a Dorito. I'm not saying that that makes me better than anyone else.
Oh,
I'm
it was
just
in the book of
saying.
Bill? Oh, okay. Bill Bill was a pyramid once.
Sorry, twice. Okay, but what is a pyramid except a collection of triangles?
That's the point. Oh. Hi,
And
doggo.
maybe one other shape. Yeah.
Triangles in one square. Yep.
Yes, I saw that coming, and I was like, okay. And in fairness, you can have a pyramid you can have a triangular
Listen.
pyramid too. So it's any other polygon,
Oh, the
as long as the
polygons.
rest of it is triangles.
What am I missing from this freaking door?
I will grant that, as far as I am aware, Bill Cipher does in fact have. I'm sure he would not appreciate being reduced to four triangles and a square. and an eye, a hat, some arms, and some legs. A cane? Why do I feel like there's a cane? Am
There
I
should be a cane,
conflating?
yeah.
There's a cane? Okay, I for
Yes.
a minute thought that I was conflating Bill Cipher with the Planter's Peanut.
The planter's
Like, I thought I might be conflating Bill Cipher and Mr. Peanut for a minute there.
Oh my god. Also, canon human Bill isn't canon for me. He looks like how I would expect him to look. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh no, he's totally Tumblr sexy man," but
The only the
uh,
only hu the only human the only animated human Bill that I trust is Lil Bill.
that's you know what? That's fair. That is fair. Little Bill is very trustworthy because he's just a little guy.
I see. I permanently have somebody. I first saw this while we were in college. Somebody posted a meme somewhere
Hmm.
that I used to frequent. I couldn't even tell you where I initially saw it, but it was posted in a in a dorm room bathroom somewhere. And it was like,
Hmm.
flush the toilet or Lil Bill will cut your dick off.
Oh my god!
And it was Lil
Oh,
Bill with like a set of rusty scissors.
there, it says that this has one little piece that is, but I don't see it.
I agree with the assessment that a circle is a polygon with so many sides that each is infinitesimally small. But I would also contend that, strictly speaking, a circle is a polygon with one side.
Mm, I think either arguments could work. To be fair.
Yeah.
Howie, Howie,
Um,
Howie, Howie.
but yes, I will accept cone. I will accept cones as uh cones as uh being a type of pyramid personally.
Yeah, I would accept that too. I don't think sides account for curves in geometry. It's been a while since I've taken geometry, so I have no idea. And
I
as for
wasn't good at
the
geometry, so geometry can fight me.
and as for the impossible quiz, that may be something we can look into later. I mean, I'm gonna have a couple of free days, so that should be fine. We can look into it and see what there is and see what it's about. Maybe we could even get Claire or
Presumably
something. That doesn't
impossibility.
probably. I feel like I know what the impossible quiz is, but I don't remember it. I mean, I'm sure it's very fun because both you and Scholar mention it. Ah, maybe we can get like maybe we can actually finally get Jack in. I mean, it wouldn't be Phasmophobia, so
No,
he might want to
well,
play
it
with
wouldn't.
us.
It wouldn't be. That definitely won't be this week.
Well, obviously not.
He's gonna be away for work.
God dang. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He left for a week. He's supposedly supposed to get back at some point today. Though I currently have my doubts because last I heard, secondhand
Mhm.
at 1 in the afternoon,
Mhm.
or probably at around noon, they were still several hours from the U.S. Canadian border.
Ugh.
So, like, shortest possible route, that's still like another 5 hours probably to get back down here
Yeah.
from the border.
Yeah. You know
And
that.
that's not accounting for the fact that like he's probably going to find a way to blow his engine up or something on the way because that's
Yeah,
just
Dumbo.
his luck.
Oh goodness.
It's
Honestly,
not even some of it's luck. I was going to editorialize further, but no. Decent chunk of that is luck. I mean, I set
That
a land speed record crossing New England
he did.
recently, and
He did.
in an older in an aging uh
Hey, you said you were
when
gonna
it
be nice to it because it got you back here.
yeah,
So
well,
you gotta be nice.
it's still an aging pickup truck, regardless of how nice I am to it. It's
That's fair.
still an 11-year-old truck that has not hasn't lived a super easy life before being inflicted with me, and is not gonna live an easy life now that it's my problem.
So, there is actually going off of what you were saying about being near the Canadian border. I don't know if I told you this. My father, he wanted to go to Niagara Falls because he likes going to Niagara Falls. He likes traveling.
Okay,
Um, he ended up accidentally crossing into Canada and got stopped by Border Patrol because they had to like search his
okay,
car and all that stuff. Uh,
that'll happen sometimes.
he had weed in the car.
That's a decision.
Um, they didn't find it,
Oh
apparently.
well, okay. Either that or they did, and they were like, eh,
He's clearly an old man with issues.
yeah.
But honestly, he called me and he told me this, and I just was like, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?"
Hey, it's still better than when my grandfather flew across the country with an unsecured firearm in his carry-on bag.
Oh my god.
The stuff you can get away with getting on going through airport security in certain states is apparently wild.
It sounds wild,
That he
like
didn't
good
that he didn't
lord.
get caught until he got into New York City, and then that was a whole thing.
I don't know what it is with I don't know what it is with the older generation. They're crazy.
Well,
People are crazy.
in fairness, most likely my grandfather. In fairness, it's also probably the case with your dad, but
Mhm.
they packed it and it's been in there so long they forgot about it.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. That would probably make sense.
You know,
I will tell you though, when he told me the story, I just kind of I made the meme face of boy. Only in my case it was dad. Oh
for the
my god.
record, each time I see the community game pop up,
Yeah.
I see a wild giraffe rig appeared, catch it using explanation, poke catch.
Yeah.
Winners revealed in 90 seconds, but my brain reads it as winners revealed in the 90s. And I'm like, what?
Running in the 90s.
Except that I usually only catch the last bit of it. So I just read revealed in the 90s and I'm like, what was revealed in the 90s?
Well, Pokemon. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. Actually, no.
Probably. Maybe.
When did I feel like Pokemon started earlier, or at least I guess in the U.S. it was revealed in the 90s.
It definitely Pokemon as a franchise started up in
Yeah.
1996.
Okay. Thank you.
So like it does not predate the 90s.
I give my brain. Shush. Shush. My brain sometimes doesn't remember these things. Oh, there's a question. I mean, yeah, Pokemon is definitely the 90s.
At least the latter half of the 90s. We
Yeah.
can and it is important to remember the 90s was Pokemon and also that one pattern of like blue, black and pink on disposable cups.
Yes. Yeah. No, that is definitely the 90s.
And everybody thinking that the economy could never stop getting better.
Let's see. Long as images are not safe for work, I can send them in the general chat. You mean in the Discord? Yeah, you should be able to send images. Um, but yeah, as long as they're not safe for work, because that will get you an immediate ban. um,
Let's go with as long as they are safe for work rather than the double negative because
Yes.
I
Yeah, because.
makes the double negative makes my brain hurt.
So, yes, as long as they are safe for work, you can post images in the general chat. I'm going to hope that everybody behaves themselves. I'm trusting you all. I already had to ban one person. I don't want to ban another person. Oh god. I gotta go look at it. Hold on. Let's see. In the general
I live in
chat.
fear.
Oh! Yeah, your lava is very cold these days.
That's a very chill Quilava.
That's at some point. I think you and me should probably do a Pokemon game together. That would be hilarious. I think.
I don't know what Pokemon game you can clear with nothing but six Typhlosions.
I mean,
Probably more of them than I think. It's like, and this is my Typhlosion that learned Fly. How? Anger.
yeah, and Fool's Gold is really fun. I would love to play Fool's Gold. That's where the ice type Typhlosion comes from.
Oh,
They basically mix a whole bunch of different types. Let's see. Would you two do a Soul Link? I've seen maybe
I'm not familiar.
I saw Ray and Shenpai do it, but I don't really know how it works. I'm gonna have to like look it up. But it would be interesting. That's where the dirt was.
Oh, hey, there is some. Shows how long I've been out. I just found out that there is, in fact, is in point of fact, a Mega Typhlosion, and
Huh?
I like it.
What do you mean,
In
Mega?
fairness, I'm oh no, okay, that's why.
I was like, what are you
I know
talking
I did a
about?
Google.
It's fan
You know
made.
it no, it's a it's a fan, it's a fan wiki masquerading.
I hate the fandom wikis because it always like masquerades as like the actual one. Always look on Bulbapedia or Cerebi. It's
I
like
just
those.
I mistakenly trusted Google's first result. These things will happen. I
Yeah.
personally was always a big fan. There was a time frame
Oh
where
my
someone
god.
was kicking around the idea of a
Mhm.
either a mega typhlosion or a regional typhlosion
I
that
mean, they
would
did
be
technically do that for Hisui, or for yeah, Hisui. Yeah, they did do a regional variant for
for
Typhlosion.
for for where now?
Uh, so in Legends Arceus, you're teleported back to Ancient Sinnoh, which is known as Hisui.
Okay.
Um, and there's a
I'm,
regional variant.
I'm learning the actually remarkably shallow lore that's just after my time.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, they actually did it. I'll be damned. I'm pleased by this because I had seen
Mhm.
type for years before that,
Yeah.
like back when Sun and Moon
It's
came
the
out,
Arceus one.
they were
Yeah, the
kicking
Arceus.
around, the idea of uh, Fire Ghost Typhlosion was getting kicked around,
Yeah.
and so I'm glad to see that it finally happened.
Yes.
Not quite the design I would have expected. Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
but
they did a lot of really fun designs for some of the Pokemon. I kind
yeah,
of want to see your reaction to all of them.
yeah,
50,000.
yeah, like a fire. Like I will say this about Hisuian Typhlosion.
Mhm.
Way looks way chiller and more relaxed, like and more refined than I would expect from literally a flaming honey badger.
But yeah, Yuki, I thought that was how that was. I thought that's how it's pronounced. At least that's how they pronounced it in like all the movies that I saw.
Oh, uh-oh.
I mean, maybe they were pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. Yeah.
Levio. Yes, Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Supposed to do Arceus. Yeah, exactly. Sure, it's a butt phone. Yeah, Arceus. Funny. Um,
Oh, I could never
but yeah,
play that.
could
Oh
never play
man,
what?
that's
Never
not
play.
fair.
Blah
Um,
blah 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 blah.
I could never play. I would not be able to handle playing Legends Arceus. I would get to selecting a starter, and then it would stop.
You just be like, I don't know who to pick.
No, yeah, yes, but it's two specific problems.
Okay.
Um, my two all-time favorite starters are Cyndaquil and Rowlet,
Oh, okay, I see.
and so it's like I
You can't.
can't not take them.
I mean, I'm pretty
It's
sure. I'm
like
pretty sure you get them later on in the game.
I don't care. I can't leave them there. We're at an impasse until you let me have both.
You give me both.
I'm
You keep your kneecaps.
as I say, you give me both, and whoever my rival is can have the Oshawott. I don't care.
Love Oshawa. Oshawa doesn't get the water types don't nearly get enough love, I think.
I don't know that that's fair. Squirtle is
Well,
very well
that's
loved.
well. Here's the thing. Squirtle is like the first.
Yeah,
Is the
like
first, so everyone's gonna like
um the the frog that becomes a ninja
Oh yeah,
is a
that's fair.
starter.
Froakie was fairly
Yeah,
popular.
Froakie. Like just because I can't remember its name, that don't mean shit. Like yeah.
Let's. I'm gonna just kind of put this little not necessarily an argument, but this discussion. Like I personally think that saying it both ways is perfectly fine. You know, I think saying it both ways would be fine. Start the game, get your starter, unlock boxes, put your first starter in boxes, put the starter in Pokemon Home, reset your save file to get the other starter. That is another way to do it.
This sounds like things where I need hardware I don't own, like the
um,
hardware to actually run the game.
yeah.
Like I have a 2DS Lite,
Yeah, no, he
so it
doesn't
doesn't
have a
matter.
Switch. He doesn't have a Switch.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Also, if I was gonna buy a Switch, it would basically be entirely so that I could play Soul Silver.
Which is fair.
Maybe not entirely. There have been a couple of other.
I kind of want to hear your reactions to the Scarlet and. Oh, have you seen much about Scarlet and Violet?
Nope.
Okay, so I want you
I
to
know
look up
I know they're in Spain.
Spain, Portugal, that kind of area. I personally don't.
Greater Spain.
Whatever.
The Greater Spain area.
I recall someone mentioning something about Portugal. I could be mistaken.
The man?
Not the
Oh, here
but
I was hoping they were a rebel just for kicks, and
oh my gosh. So Yugimon says, "Thank you for the respect," and then he says, "Also, f you, Henry." Yes, we're talking about
I
Paldea.
apologize. I
We're talking
I
about Paldea.
have
Yeah.
nothing but respect. Yeah, I have nothing but respect for both Spain and Portugal, but also
But yeah, I want to hear your reactions to the Pokemon. Like, I want you to see the
okay.
pictures,
Well,
and then I want to hear your reactions
yes,
to them.
this all right. This is going to I keep in mind the last time I was on Bulbapedia, it wasn't blue green.
You
What
can
is
always go on
this? Why
Celebi.
is it?
Or,
You're
sorry, not
expecting me
Celebi,
to be able to
Cerebi.
reliably navigate anything.
I mean, I
Like I'm
trust
trying.
you.
It's Gen 9, right?
Uh,
The most recent
yeah.
one.
Yes. Yeah, it is the most
Okay.
recent one.
Okay. Um.
I want you to take a look at all the Pokemon.
Okay. All of them.
You need to. I mean, it's not a big list for the new Pokemon, but I want
Okay.
you to see all the new Pokemon.
Um. Okay. Admittedly, I've already seen the evolutions,
Okay.
but Sprigatito,
Yes.
keep those paws on the ground, which I know full well it won't.
Oh, it'd be so fun to get some new Megas in the next one. That would be great. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
With that said, Floragato,
Uh huh.
that's not a bad bipedal cat.
Mhm.
You know, that's still very cat,
Mhm.
very plant. I'm here for it.
Okay.
Meowscarada, I thought we already had. Um, which?
Are you talking about Litten?
No, no, because I'm getting more magician vibes than.
Which is fair.
But
He hasn't seen
no,
Ogerpon yet. Don't spoil it. I want to get his genuine
shoot,
reaction for Ogerpon.
no, the one where like a few generations back,
Mhm.
the one with the gendered evolution
Oh,
at the end.
Mastic.
What?
Mastic.
No,
No.
no, no. We're not talking cats. Um,
Oh. Do you
it
mean?
remind Meowscarada reminds me of the I think they're a fairy type that when they get to depending on their gender, they either become like I have swords for arms or
Oh, you mean
everyone's going
Gallade
to
and
lose
Gardevoir.
this.
You mean Gallade and Gardevoir.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember their names. It's been a long time. I was outside all morning and most of the afternoon. It was hot, but it gives me kind of alternate history version of Gallade vibes
Oh, okay.
for Masquerada.
Uh, same.
With that said, also a very good bipedal cat. Would have preferred keeping all four on the ground because you know Pokemon cats apparently can't do that.
Yeah, no, they can't do that. It's against the rules.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Um,
technically, Persian was able to.
well, Persian also started off bipedal as Meowth.
Well, technically, our Meowth is the Meowth from Team Rocket is the only Meowth that can actually walk bipedally in like canon.
Yeah, but I mean in terms of the sprites.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like we're talking about the
Why are
sprite
you
work.
still dirty?
Um, uh, Fuecoco. Um,
You're towing the line, Yugimon, but I'll allow
uh-oh,
it.
what happened?
No,
I
just
feel
what they
me
said.
out the worst retcon.
You're towing the line there, Yugimon. Be careful.
Yeah. All right, Fuecoco. Hear me out.
Uh huh.
I get the fire,
Uh huh.
but
But what?
Fuecoco would have made a much better misdirect
Mm-hmm.
if they had in fact been the grass starter and they were meant to be an apple. Because they've got like the apple, they've got the
That's
little
all of it.
they've got the little stem thing going
Uh
on.
huh.
They're the right color red.
Right.
The white of the face kind of looks like you've taken a bite out of the apple.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
I think it would be the funniest thing in the world to do a hard misdirect in all of the run up where it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely the fire
Okay, Yugimon.
starter, guys, and it turns out they're the grass type. So like,
That would be kind of
um,
funny.
with that said, that is a cute little guy.
Yep.
living his life.
He's a very cute little guy.
Yeah.
I ended up going with Quaxley, who you will see in a little bit.
Yep. Croc. Yeah. Like, going to go with Crocolore.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't love it. Don't love it. There's a lot going on in that design.
Yep.
Like it kind of gives me flaming
Tumult
bug
noises.
croc vibes,
Hmm.
but like the fire hat, the shirt like stripes on the belly. There's a
Oh
lot
dear.
going on. It's a little bit busy.
Oh dear.
Not my favorite fire type starter. Let's go with that. But we already know what my favorite fire type starters are.
Yes, you are very biased with your fire type starters.
Yes. With that said, does not immediately make me be like, oh, I don't like that. Just there's a lot going on.
Okay.
Not my favorite.
Okay.
And then Skeledirge. Look at that. All four on the ground.
Hmm.
Um, that I like that. I like the fire crocodile. I like the fire crocodile a lot. Ooh, and they're a ghost type.
Yes.
Oh, they got a little like flame spirit on their nose. Look at that. Out on the snoot to protect it from boops.
You can't boop the snoot.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can. You just need to get in good with the little flame spirit at the end of their nose.
That's you know what? That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Quaxley.
Yes. My starter.
That
Debbie.
is most certainly a duck in a blue Mario hat. Like that is like a white duckling in a blue like a blue war. Well, I guess with the W thing going on, it's actually more of like a blue Wario hat, but still, that is that is certainly a blue duck. Well, it's certainly a white duck with a blue hat. Uh, Quaxwell
Yeah.
did not
Excuse you, that's
did
a
not
pompadour. Also, hi,
looks
Llama Lord.
it looks like a hat, but I will accept that. Quaxwell,
Yeah.
that's a decision. It's the practicing Pokemon. What? Wait, what was Quaxley? Okay, it's just the duckling Pokemon. I was like, okay, what are we like? Are we doing some proceed?
I mean, when you see the next evolution, you're kind of gonna understand.
Yeah, I get the feeling that this is going to be. For some reason, I feel like this is going to end in either dance or possibly competitive swimming.
No, you're right about the dance. I will spoil it slightly there.
No,
Uh,
no, I only kind of heard it, but like I would just like to note that the feet,
yeah.
the yellow feet, do kind of almost look like swim flippers
Okay.
because duck feet look like swim flippers.
Yeah.
But the
Now,
fact that they are slightly oversized relative to the leg makes them kind of look like shoes, and I think that is cute.
I just want to explain to Llama Lord what's going on because they just popped in. He's
Ah,
looking at he's looking at the new Pokemon that were released with Scarlet and Violet. And I'm getting his opinions on them. So far he's done. Obviously he's reviewed
I'm
Quaxley, so
about to finish the start.
yes, he's about to finish the
I've
starters.
clicked it.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Don't say anything bad about my girl.
That's a. I think this duck is trying to seduce me.
Dog
Uh,
is trying to seduce me. Oh my god, I love
Not
it.
since
He gets
one
the
second. I
dump
need
truck plus
to.
more gay vibes.
Yeah.
Seduce me. Oh my god. No, that would be Salazzle. I don't have you seen
Yeah.
Salazzle? I think you have, haven't
Oh
you?
no, I played
Okay, you did
Moon.
play Sun and Moon. Okay.
I didn't finish it, but I did play it.
Okay.
In
So
fact,
you
I had a whole my whole team was partially built around having a Salazzle in it for the part that I was able to play. And you have no idea how much time I spent gaming out how to get it. Like, because I got the game like long after it was out.
Yeah.
Like I got
Uh,
my 2DS
oh.
right before I got my 2DS right before the end of the
Uh-huh.
like before they discontinued the online support.
Yeah.
So that tells you how late in that process I got it.
Also, I love how Scholar is just judging you. Not even having to say much, just saying Salazzle.
No, my
The judgment.
no,
Uh-huh.
um I specifically wanted a Salazzle in the team because uh I was I wanted to make a terrible joke in my team. So I
Aw.
had um
Also, yeah,
uh,
Crocodile
I
is
had
really good.
I had named them I ultimately named my Salazzle Thought Experiment, THOT, because I had previously acquired an Eevee and a male Eevee, evolved it into a male Sylveon and named it Thought Hunter. And their whole job was to help me find, like, I had a Sylveon of both genders for the singular purpose of finding gender I was like, we're we're gonna build an entire like we're I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon breeder in all of not quite Hawaii.
Oh my god.
and and then the world tried to end because it was I was playing in
That's so nice.
2019 and then 2020 happened, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
I was too busy because somehow when the world stopped, my job got super busy for a while, and that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um, anyway,
Anyway,
going
back to
back
your.
to the national decks.
Yes. Back to the national decks where you were reacting. Uh, what were you gonna say about my girl? That she
I
was a
no, I
decision.
like I said, I feel like this duck is trying to seduce me. I thought I covered my feelings pretty adequately right there. Like I'm
Look at
trying to
chat. Look at
determine.
chat. Look
Okay,
at chat. Look
they're
at chat.
definitely matched. I thought for a moment that it only had the like water droplet
Hmm.
side, like tail ribbon in quotes on one side, but it looks like that's actually just like the pose.
Yeah,
Um,
they're supposed to symbolize a carnival dancer.
I can absolutely see that. That is actually a very good design, and I appreciate that they are a fighting type that is not built like a brick shit house.
Yeah. Also, you need to look at chat. The scholar's done it again. Oh my god.
Oh, oh! I say that as the person that named their Salazzle thought experiment. Um, Lechonk,
Yes, Lechonk.
the hog Pokemon.
The good boy.
I thought there was already a generation set in France.
Listen, listen.
Oh my god, the naming continues. I just saw the name of its evolution. Oinkalone.
Yup.
Oh, they come in two different flavors. That's adorable.
Yes, they have gender differences.
Yeah, they're cute. That is that those are cute little pigs. I desire three of them.
You desire three of them.
Yes.
All right, I need to read this, but also I'm referencing the lore that female Salazzle only exist because male Salazzle are malnourished or male Salandit. Oh my God, Scholar! Good lord. Oh.
Um,
I think we all know what you're getting
I
from me,
mean, I think
listeners.
that's Yeah, that tracks from what I remember. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Hmm.
Tarantula.
Yes.
That I'm not a big fan of spiders, but that's a cute little guy.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a cute little guy. Um, I like the doofy little eyes. I like the silly spaghetti legs.
Spaghetti legs.
Cute little guy.
Eek.
Um,
Dispooter.
Spidops. Um, Kind of reminds me of the the advanced what is it like the advanced tactical droids from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I
Mhm.
feel like this thing is probably going to answer me by saying by your command. Um, like that looks like it's playing in something.
Yeah.
That looks like it's playing in something. Uh, Nimble. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Not gonna lie to y'all, Chief.
Hold on, I need to remind myself what Nimble looks like.
It's
Give me,
it's
give me
it's
a second.
gray. It's got like a plant, like a flower shaped eye.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second.
It's a bug. Uh, I got nothing with that one. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It says it's a grasshopper, but I'm like, not really.
Oh goodness, goodness. Roger, Roger. Hold on, I need to get it.
Roger, Roger.
All right. Where's
With
where do
that
I
said,
place that?
it Lokix or Lokix, however we want to pronounce that.
Yeah,
That's actually a very cool. That is a cool bug dark type. I like that. That
it's a
that
common writer reference.
yeah, like I like that. Uh, Nimble, I don't care for, but I like that.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, I've found. Yep, I have found the generations not Pikachu.
He found Palmy.
Yeah, I found Palmy. Um,
Not to be confused with Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus.
who is presumably
Totally
not a
different.
mouse Pokemon.
She's
Unlike
she is not.
both, I know. Unlike both Pomni, yeah, but both Palmy and Pikachu.
Hmm.
Um,
Pony power? What? Oh my god.
and Palmo. I mean, it's an electric fighting, so that's neat.
Yeah.
But that is off-brand Raichu.
Yeah, more or less.
Um,
And then it
with
evolves
that
again.
said, I appreciate the level up being through a different feature.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna wait. It keeps going,
Yes.
and then we have Palmot, the hands-on Pokemon,
Hmm.
who honestly looks like a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He looks like a good dude. Yeah. Wait a
Ash.
second.
Hmm?
I just realized something.
Hmm.
Okay. Tandemaus, the
Oh
couple
dear.
that is two animals. That's not fair.
Hold on, I gotta check the Discord apparently.
Mouse hold is four animals,
Oh,
and
geez.
still not fair.
I'm gonna
I still
have to
haven't
watch that later. But oh my god, I'm excited.
I haven't found something I was expecting yet. Does it not exist in Gen 9?
What? What?
I
What?
would be I haven't found a Route 1 bird.
Uh.
Oh no, it's coming up. It's a few more down, I think.
Yeah.
It's like I thought the Route 1 bird was,
I will have it be the intermission. Okay.
uh Fido.
Yeah.
Um I cannot wait for this obvious blob of dough to get baked when it evolves. It is adorable. Doxbun, yes, exactly what I was expecting. A plus on the color choice.
Yeah, puppy.
Goodest boy. I desire to butter it.
You said butter.
Just gonna slather it, like maybe some jam. I don't know. Really depends what time of day it is. I presumably at some point I want this. I want this Pokemon. I'm gonna look at it and be like, dinner rollover.
Dinner rollover.
Smoliv,
Yes.
that is certainly an olive.
Yes, it is.
Dolive, I see that it has sprouted. Um, it looks concerned.
I mean, they usually are a little concerned. A little bit.
Um, Arboliva.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yep.
I like that we've changed the color of the olives. I like the actual like olive branch shaping. Like, that is a 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 grass type right there. I like that. I'm here for this. Squawkabilly.
It has, yeah, and it has four different forms.
Yes, yeah. Thankfully they're not making me click through it 4 times.
Yeah,
Uh, but I feel like if it evolved, it would become very Elvis very fast.
probably. It unfortunately does not evolve.
I Yes, it does. I see that it does not, but if it did,
Yeah,
which admittedly would be funny because that would mean at some point, if it did evolve into an Elvis Presley impersonator, it could at some point conceivably be, encounter a Fido and be like, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time."
oh my goodness.
Well, you ain't never
I think
caught
that
no
would probably
pony
fit a
and you
little bit
ain't
more
no
with
friend
Houndoom.
of mine.
We're past the halfway mark already? Oh man, we are. Let me just finish this up and then we can do a slight intermission.
That's salt.
Yes.
That is just salt.
Yep. He's a salty boy.
I'm a salty boy. Oh, look, the salt. The salt has been doubled. Oh, God, it keeps going.
Yep. It
Yeah,
just.
okay, yeah, then we have Garganical, which is exactly the amount of salt I feel about this evolutionary chain. Um, I appreciate the salt crystal shaping, but also like
He's very salty about this.
Charcadet.
Yep.
This is going to end up as either a fire dark or a firefighting. I can feel it in my bones.
Funny you say that.
Very cute, but I can feel this coming. It's the skull helmet.
Well,
Fire
you'll have to.
psychic. I'll be darned.
Oh, that's not it. That's not all.
Yeah, Armor Rouge. Fire psychic. Very good. If we're doing,
Gun swords. Yeah.
it's nice to see a psychic type with some bulk.
Yeah. I personally refer to this particular line as the Mega Man line because it
That
gives me
feels
Mega Man
plausible.
vibes. It gives me Mega Man vibes.
Ceruledge,
Yep.
Fire Ghost.
Which is its other evolution.
Yes, I'm also really very efficient on what type of Pokemon it is. It is the Fire Blades Pokemon. Like
Yep.
those are
Yeah,
two
exactly.
accurate
Battle
descriptions.
Network characters. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
That's the vibe I get.
I get the feeling that
Ooh,
Ceruledge
that's
is
a
going
good
to be
name.
fast as fuck, boy.
What's this book, boy? Honestly, I like the name Supernova for it. I think it'll.
Tadbulb,
Yep, the tadpole.
no. It's just,
What?
I get it. We're going for a tadpole that is also a light bulb. It is a creative choice, but that face will haunt my nightmares.
Also,
Oh,
Scholar says that Ceruledge has a base speed of 85.
do
Thighs are
Bella
gross.
Belly Bolt.
Yep.
That is a goofy. That's a goofy frog. That is a
uh,
goofy frog.
I'm more
I
of a
like him.
thighs person myself. I'm just gonna say that. Jumped a little too high there. Oopsie.
Okay, here's. I like this. I like this a lot.
You like Wattrel?
Wattrel. I
Yes,
like Wattrel.
Wattrel is a good pet.
It gives Wattrel and Kilowattrel
Yep.
give me um shit. What is it? The fire type root one bird.
Uh.
Mini Moltres.
You mean? Oh God. The fledgling. Fletchling. Fletchling.
Fletchling, and then whatever its evolved form is. Like it gives me that vibe. I like that. I'm also a sucker. Like I am a sucker for the possibility of Kilowattrel being being functionally uh, mini Zapdos. I choose to believe that it
I
fills
can't
the
get that
same
right.
kind of rather than mini rather than mini Moltres in competitive play, we have mini Zapdos, and I would name it mini Zapdos.
You would name it Mini Zapdos. In a
Um,
comic that I once read, so, there was a character that named a Zapdos Firo.
yeah, well, that's because clearly a Firo.
Yeah, clearly a Firo.
Also,
Clearly.
was that character Spark
Yes,
from
indeed.
Pokemon Go?
Yes, it was. Oh, you read the same comic as me then.
Everybody knows that Sparks Zapdos is named Firo because he's too stupid to realize he has a freaking legendary. Look at him; he's the goodest boy.
Hold on.
Hell, I named my Zapdos. My first Zapdos in Pokemon Go was named Firo because I was also on. I was also. I was.
I fell down.
You know, I was firmly entrenched against all y'all red and blue team peoples.
Literally, when it came
All
out,
y'all.
when it came
All
out,
y'all.
listen, when it came out, I was working at Best Buy. Literally
Yeah.
every single person, aside from maybe one or two people, were all Team Mystic, including myself.
Uh Mischief, that is okay. I see Dark type. That is an all dogs go to heaven character. Like that is a dog. We have
Let's see.
finally we have dog to
Yeah,
go
we can
with
do that.
Meowth's cat. Mabostiff. Um. Oh, he's such a
Listen,
sad looking boy.
listen. Mabostiff is a good boy. Don't you say anything bad about him.
I appreciate that he is a level 30 boss,
You,
as opposed to Mastiff presumably being a level 1 crook.
you don't want to hear about them. Oh, come on.
You want to, what about Mabostiff?
Does it make you emotional, Yugimon? There's a very emotional story with a
Okay.
Mabostiff.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's
Uh,
why they're saying I don't want to hear about it.
Strudel, I would not have bet Toxic Mouse type.
You can't think about it. Oh,
I would not have bet on Strudel being the Toxic Mouse
it pains
Pokemon,
you.
but I don't know
Oh,
what I would have guessed that was.
to be
They're
fair, it's a it.
presumably some kind of shrew, but
See, I think.
funky. Those eyes are huge. Like, how does it have space for organs? Does it
Mm,
have space for organs? Admittedly, that has never been a problem in Pokemon. I mean, lest we forget Fling Clang exists.
yeah. Organs. What use are organs? I mean, really. Grafii.
Grafii is kind of terrifying. I am more than mildly afraid. Like, if I woke up and that was like standing over me, I'm pretty sure I would be reaching for. Well, I guess I couldn't be reaching for a gun if we're doing this in the U.S. because 4 kids won't allow that.
No.
So I'd probably, as a result, be reaching for a jelly donut. Jelly donuts are great. That's a tumbleweed.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's a tumbleweed.
Uh-huh.
Bramblegast. That
Is also
I know
tumbleweed.
it's it, no. Honestly, that looks more like the ghost of an angry
Never.
pumpkin.
I can see it. I can see
Yeah,
it. But yeah,
yeah.
we're never letting the jelly donut thing go. Never gonna let it go. Never. Never ever. Poor kids is gonna have to suffer through that meme. Finally, the ladder's clean. Oh my god.
Toad School
Yes.
and Toad Scroll.
They are, I'm sure you could probably assume what they
They
are.
are described as ecologically similar, which is to say, we needed filler, isn't it?
Oh, also, let's see. Fun fact: Bramblegast and its Evo cries meant to sound like the Western theme.
Oh, that's nice. I will have to. Now I have to go back and see if I can find that as a little audio. Like if they have the audio as a playable thing, I can click on this page. Please have it.
Possibly.
I am about to be sad. I don't. I. I don't know. Okay, I'll have to.
One comment about Toadstool. Newt, newt. Yep, yep, yep. Definitely newt, newt.
Ecologically similar.
So basically, they're kind of. What was the term that they used for it? Scholar, Llama Lord, anybody who remembers? I know that they had like a specific term for it, but I
They're
can't.
also it's sometimes referred to by fans as convergent forms, convergent
That's what it
Pokemon,
was.
or
Yes,
convergent species,
yes. Convergent. That's
or regional fakes.
Oh my goodness. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to go there. What do you
Thanks,
mean?
I hate it. I'm gonna go with thanks, I hate it for 1,000.
Oh.
Um,
I'm excited to see what you're gonna say about the next one.
Cloth.
He's a good boy.
He's got the claws.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh
also
it
Wiglet. He'll see that in a little bit.
oh it doesn't evolve.
Unfortunately, no.
I was hoping for like you know how Kingler has like the one giant claw.
Yeah, you're hoping there would be a.
I was hoping for another crab with an
If
unnecessarily big claw.
if it makes you feel any better, he does have kind of special form. It's something similar to Alpha Pokemon, but a little bit different. I forget exactly what it's called. My brain is forgetting.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
The former Titan.
Yes, he's a Titan. The Massive Cloth is a major boss.
Capsicid. That this is the spicy pepper Pokemon. I'm oh that's adorable. The end of its
Oh dear.
nose snout beak
Yeah.
kind of looks like it's just its nose is running. I like that. That's cute. Go villain. Oh yeah. No. Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with gas.
When exposed to a firestone, bravo. Because the pepper is hotter now. Relor.
Yes.
That is certainly a dung beetle.
Yep.
I hate it. Do I have to catch the bowl of poop?
Unfortunately, yes.
Like,
It's a
really though?
package
Do
deal.
I?
It's a package deal. You have no choice.
I don't want to.
Well, too bad.
Damn it.
Alright.
Rabska. I am in fear.
You are in
I
fear.
don't know why, but that that there's something very embryonic about its glob of goop,
Galabagoop.
and
Galabagoop. Galabagoop.
I am
Galabagoop.
concerned.
Why are you concerned? You don't need to be concerned. Everything's fine.
Now, you know what I really want to see? I want to see someone who is not me do a tier list of all the forms of unknown.
Oh,
Like, I want to see an unknown tier list. Just so,
the
because
unknown
I
tier
just had that
list.
thought for some reason. It's probably because something about Rabska's body face
Well, yep.
reminds me of Zatu.
All right, we're gonna need to pause for just one moment because Yiman has requested
Uh-oh.
that. Let me see if I can actually get it full screen. There we go. Hold on a moment. Gotta pause the music. Pause the music. Yeah, basically it is
Long
just Minecraft.
pause, Kronk.
All right. Let's see. We'll do display capture. Let me fix that first. To the proper monitor. There we go. Oh no, save, save, save. Okay, good. All right. There we go. I need to make it a little smaller. Hold on, hold on. I need to make it smaller. There we go. Okay, all right. Let me also unmute this. All right, so let's watch this.
Você quer uma picape que tenha cavalos ou pôneis? Pôneis malditos!
Pônei maldito, venha com a gente atolar. Odeio barro, odeio lama. Que nojinho, não vou sair do lugar.
What the hell did you send me?
Quero.
Escolha uma picape forte de verdade. Nissan
No, this
Frontier
is actually
172 cavalos, a
exactly
mais
what's
forte da
underneath the
categoria.
hood
A
of
Nissan tem um
1990
chip inovador
Sierra.
de pesar a força. Pense num Nissan.
You can't hear me?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, oh, wait.
What?
This is a real advertisement for a vehicle?
Yeah, apparently.
It was a real advert. I thought that it was just, oh god, because I can't. So the viewers know I can't hear it
Yeah, no, he can't hear it.
because I keep the stream muted since I am in the Discord call,
Yeah.
and so I didn't realize it was a real advertisement. I thought that it was just like some insane fan film.
Well,
That's
you are
brilliant.
in for a.
That is brilliant. I'm never gonna sleep again.
Oh my god. Well,
Oh,
that has been our intermission for for the stream.
Flittle most
Little.
certainly is the frill Pokemon.
Yes.
It is also little.
Very little.
I have no other editorial commentary. It's a cute
That's
little
fine.
thing.
That's fine. I just see what you say about it.
That is definitely the ostrich Pokemon. I just
It gives me Sia
in the
vibes.
Iberian Peninsula, really ostriches?
I mean,
I'm not saying like I'm just it's just not something I would have thought of. Like I like the wing structure being like a frilly dress
mhm.
thing going on. It's got a very ancient Egypt. Like I feel like it's going to tell me that it's time to do.
I was
But
about to say it gave me either Sia or yeah, Lady Gaga vibes. I
I
mean,
can
we
see
did have
Lady
a
Gaga vibes. But I don't know. I just feel like at some point it's going
challenge
to
me.
tell me. Yeah. I feel like it's going to want to take the Millennium Puzzle from me.
Oh, the Cleopatra Pokemon. And Scholar did bring up a good point. We did technically have a Luchador in France,
That's fair.
so you know.
Uh,
And then we have one of the more popular lines.
Tinkatink.
Yep.
Um, they're a metalsmith. They look like they're trying their best. They're a very interesting type pairing, Fairy Steel.
Hmm.
I like that type pairing, but they don't look like they're having a good time.
But they're
I
little
want to hold.
babies.
I want to hold them, and they're only 20 pounds, so that's like doable. Tinkatuff. Oh, look at that. It looks like it made the hammer itself. That's cute. I like that. I like this. I like this a lot. This is good. Wait a minute.
Huh? Wait a minute, what?
Tinkaton. One, that hammer is very Reinhardt.
Uh-huh.
Two, that that body's awful familiar. Who are you? Who are you really?
Stop.
Tell
Hat
me
time.
what?
No,
The problem is I don't know what generation they're from. You know the one I mean, though, right?
not quite which one you're talking. Oh, you mean Marini?
Maybe,
The thing that hunts Corsola?
maybe.
It looks like a
That's
sea anemone?
look. I had to scroll all the way to the top of a separate page. How do I?
Also, fun fact: Tinkaton do kill Corviknight.
Well, that's no good. No one should hurt.
I know no one should really hurt Corviknight,
No one should hurt Corviknight.
but that's part of
But
the reason why Corviknight don't
oh my
exist.
god! I just found out that there's a ghost form of Corsola in Galar. That's so
Oh, you didn't
fucking
know?
sad. No.
Oh my! You
That's
didn't
after
know
my
Galar?
that's after my time. Oh my god! And it's
Oh my
white
god.
because of coral bleaching. Jesus Christ!
Okay, you know what? After you're finished with this one, you need to do the Galar one too. you need
Oh
to
my
do
god!
Galar.
I'm so sad. It evolves. I'm so sad right now. I was just trying to find out what hunts Corsola. And then I find out that it dies in Galar and becomes a ghost type.
I think the Pokemon you're looking for, I think it is Marini. It's gonna be in
Uh,
Hawaii. It's in Hawaii.
you mean Alola?
This has. Thank you. Yes, Alola. This has
Yeah.
to be have to have a Smash episode. Oh my goodness. Smash. I don't know. I think for me most of it would probably be pass.
Um.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yes, I think you are correct.
Okay.
I think you are correct because it but yeah, Hinkaton's body just reminds me of some other Pokemon, and I would have to scroll through
Uh oh.
all of them to find exactly what it is because it's not quite. It probably is Marini. I was thinking it might be Toxapex,
Hmm.
but the body is way too small underneath the shell there.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, that's probable.
My phone just lost
But that's
connection with the
that
internet, so
that
I don't know how
oh,
good
that's not good.
No, it's
But
not.
yeah, no, that is over. I was kind of expecting a type change at some point, but we didn't get a type change. We stayed fairy steel the whole way, and I'm here for it. Wiglet, no, no.
Wiglet just no.
Wugtrio, still no. It was bad
It's
enough.
just so
It was
bad.
bad enough when they were ground penises.
Oh my god.
Now the now they are now they are los water peens.
the water peens.
Or since they are technically considered one being, maybe L water peen.
Oh, that's so
Uh,
ill. Hold on, I need a drink. It's getting hot.
Bombardier,
Yes, Bombardier.
fire or flying dark.
Yep.
Not 100% sure what's going on.
It's like
Like
the stork. It
you
brings
know,
you
like,
babies.
it brings babies.
I
It's
mean,
it's the item drop Pokemon, so that's bad that we're considering children to be items. But
that is not what I mean, and you know it.
no, but no. Now that I understand because I was trying to figure out what was going on, I was getting it's probably intentional. I was getting French maid costume vibes.
yeah.
The little head frill, the black and white. the obvious apron thing going on. But yeah, yeah. Um, that's actually a pretty darn neat design. I like that. It is very much to like aesthetically, it is just bird,
Bird. Bird.
but like I'm not gonna complain about every so like it's a hell of a lot more creative than what if Doug Trio but in the water. Finizen. That's that's a cute little dolphin. Those eyes are a little bit big, maybe.
I can't wait.
Something about its eyes make me think it is very tired.
I can't wait to hear his reaction to Palafin.
Uh, Palafin, um, that's the same sprite. Like that's the same thing. But then I see that there is a hero form,
Uh huh.
and
Uh huh.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that there's more than a couple of these ground up inside tuna cans in the Pokemon universe because I'm getting some very Captain Starkist energy.
Oh my god. Oh no, Scallop says. Oh my god. Oh my
Like
goodness.
I have to imagine that there is probably there's like someone is probably marketing like they're marketing you know chunk they're marketing canned chunk Magikarp, and on there it says like Palafin safe, and fucking Palafin's hero form is is the is the brand mascot,
Oh my god.
and just like let's not do DNA testing. Varoom, the single cylinder Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty whack. Steel poison. Interesting. Interesting.
We
Slow
need
start
this.
though. Ooh, ooh,
Ouch.
ooh. uh, Reverum. That's a
Oh,
car.
I forgot to turn on the music again. Dang it.
Should probably do that.
Yeah. Alright, music is back on. Alright, anyway.
Cyclizar. That clearly. I'm assuming, given the preceding two, this is also somehow a motorcycle.
Yes.
Well, at least I guessed right.
Yeah, you guessed very correctly.
Orthworm. That's a robot worm.
Yep.
It,
Whee!
with that said, it has a goofy face. It looks like a friend. I don't want to get
Yes.
anywhere near it because I'm sure it wants to eat me. It's 8 foot too.
The giant
Holy.
Alaskan bullworm.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
Glivet.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a flower,
Yes.
despite being rock poison. Glamora. That's very flower, but rock poison.
Yep.
Why is look? Oh, they do. Oh, they are flowers. Oh, that's cute. Not what I would have expected. Does, however, lend credence to my theory that at some point Fuecoco was in fact a grass type because we're massively changing up what can and can't be what types. Grievard, that is not.
That is a doggo.
Yeah, it is, but that's not Ghost Dog from Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai.
No.
That's just a dog. That's just a dog with a candle on its head.
Yep.
If I wanted to see that, I would probably not, because that seems like it's going to hurt the dog. Houndstone. That that is a quadrupedal version. That is a tombstone on top of a quadrupedal version of the Shriekers from Tremors. That is not a dog.
Eh. Oh
That
yeah, Scholar also brings up the good point. It unintentionally kills people.
Oh no, trust me, it does it with intent.
No, we're talking about the we're talking about the first one.
I figured as much, and I'm telling you, no, it does it with intent. It knows that all dogs go to heaven, so it can get away with its crimes.
Oh.
Uh, for some reason, hounds. Okay, okay,
Uh-huh.
houndstone.
Yeah.
Something about its face looks like if Eustace and Muriel had a kid from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I feel like its face should be saying, "Oh, dearie."
Oh my god. But yeah, Scholar
I,
says that in its lore, people have their souls eaten by accident by a graveyard. By graveyard.
accident.
He's just being a dick, Scholar.
It needs. That just is the word flamingo. That's just a flamingo.
Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Why? Have we given up?
I mean, I'm on some level. I think they have.
I,
But
I am I am looking forward to the next one. Mouse.
yeah, no worse than seal.
That's fair, but that's not like. Oh, it's Flamigo. Okay. I thought it was just the word. My brain saw it, and I saw the little tiny version of the sprite, and I was like, that's got to say flamingo. But no, okay, there isn't an N in there. Okay, it's not. I still hate it. It's the Terra whale. I
Oh,
hope it's not
Satana!
terrible.
Oh no, no, not that one. Wait.
It's a little guy, little 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 land whale. It
Oh,
evolves into
Satao.
sea titan when it's
Yeah.
exposed to an ice stone. Um, that is a big old goober.
Yes, it is.
Like a big old goober. I'm a little surprised it's not part uh ground with the name, or with the type,
hmm
and with it being the Terra whale Pokemon. I
Yeah,
was
you would
expecting
think.
ground. So Veluza appears to be a that's a Barracuda.
Yep.
Ooh, Barracuda. Water psychic. Hmm. I mean, it looks like it's made out of metal. So
Yeah, you would first think it would be like.
shedding its own flesh. Signature move fillet away.
uh-huh.
That's horrifying.
Oh my god.
Dondoza. That is a big catfish. They weren't wrong when they called that the big catfish program. Yep, okay.
Yep. Very
That thing
accurate.
looks like it probably drowned. Yeah, this thing definitely drowns some Pokemon rednecks.
I mean, probably.
They're like, oh, I'm going noodling for Dondoza, and then they like reach their arm in there, and then 9 feet.
Fun fact: he is actually a Titan Pokemon, just like Claw.
I don't know what that means. Wait, it's all what? 39 feet, but it's only 485 pounds. What is it made of?
And Scholar also brings up a good point. It is canonically a dummy, and it also is a sushi chef.
No, that's cool. I don't know that I would trust a stupid sushi chef. I guess as long as I don't get the like, as long as I don't get like pufferfish, right?
Yeah.
But like, oh yeah, I see signature move order up. But what is it made of that it can be almost 40 feet long and weigh less than 500 pounds? Terrifying. And yet it weighs nothing relative to its size. I'm terrified. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, the sushi?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. The fact that the next
Tatsugiri?
thing is sushi. That's cute.
Yep.
Oh, they're dragon water type.
Yes, they
Because
are.
dragon rolls, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Oh, and they're also available in curly, droopy, and stretchy. I like how angry stretchy looks. I
To be
like
fair, I'm
that.
not surprised that they look angry.
It's just like I'm mad. Annihilate.
I want you to guess what Annihilate is.
It it says it evolves from primate.
Okay.
Like it says it. It's the third line.
Yeah. And
Also,
so you.
also, I mean, like if it somehow wasn't like
Yeah, Annihilate is
after
busted as
using
hell.
Rage Fist 20 times, what is Rage? It's like on the 20th time, it just dies.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
that's probably the actual reasoning, isn't it?
Yeah,
When
actually it
Raging
is.
Soul became too much for its physical form to contain, gaining increased power. Yeah, basic. Yeah, yeah. As a result of its spirit no longer being limited by the flesh, the rage that was bubbling inside it fills its punches with force that frightens targets to their core. Yeah,
Yep.
just
Yeah, basically.
okay. Clodsire.
Yeah.
I guess since evidently there is an
Oh, it doesn't
alternate
show.
Wooper.
It doesn't show you the alternate forms, does it? Ah,
No,
damn.
no. With Clodsire, I guess since there is a Paldean, which I'm just finding out that there's a Paldean Wooper.
Yeah,
Um,
he's an adorable Wooper.
okay, this was inevitable if you're going to do an alternate form of the earlier
Yeah.
Farragorat. It's cosplaying the back half of a Girafarig. It's it evolves from Girafarig.
Yep.
There's a lot going on here.
Mhm.
There's a lot going on with this.
Yep.
You can close the tail head. That's There's a lot going on. I am confused and I kind of love it. I kind of want the mouth closed, crazy eyes thing. Like I want it like a dead mouse hat, dead mouse helmet.
A dead mouse helmet. That would be super
There's
funny.
definitely there's definitely a DJ in the Pokemon universe that's just got that as like a dead mouse helmet.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
No, no, there's no way. They didn't.
What?
They did. Finally, he is risen.
Oh yeah, no, Dunsparce. Yeah.
The dunce.
Yes, the Dunsparce has finally existed.
Finally. I mean, it's no comparison to our true Lord and Savior, the Helix, but still,
Everybody was
Kingambit.
so excited when we realized that Dunsparce finally evolves. Everyone was like, "Yes!"
Kingambit.
Yep.
I can see how this evolves from Bisharp. That is, there's a lot going on that. I have to applaud
Mhm.
the the creative vision and creative bankruptcy that it went into using half of a Starfleet badge as the knife on top of its head. Great Tusk.
Yep. Oh, you're getting to the Paradox Pokemon now.
Yeah, because I see, an ancient relative of Donphan. It's like So we just ain't trying, eh? But now that I know it's intentional, it's like, oh, so we just ain't trying, eh? Ironically, since it is an ancient relative of Donphan, this might be the first instance in which it actually is an earlier evolutionary form that I've seen.
Yeah, you could argue that.
That is a vampiric Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Yep. That thing is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't want it anywhere near me, but it's also cute. Fruit Bonnet. That is definitely an Amogus.
Amogus.
That's definitely an Amogus.
Amogus.
I don't have anything else to say on that one. Like that, like no, like that's just an Amogus with fringe.
Yep.
Made a bad haircut decision one day. I thought Fluttermane was a character from from My Little Pony, but I guess it's actually a Misdreavus.
Yep. The thunder's back.
Elves are back.
It's Fluttershy. Oh, excuse me.
But I actually really like the design of Fluttermane. I just wish that these had more creative names.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, some of the names are a little, meh.
Slitherwing is very Volcarona related, but don't love that one. I like Volcarona more.
Hi, chat.
Wait, there are also future forms?
Yes. Paradox
Oh, I
has
haven't gotten
both
it.
past and future.
Okay, I can't wait to be horrified, but Standy Shocks.
Mm-hmm.
I get that it's covered in iron filings, but
Oh dear.
okay, I found iron treads. I guess I've crossed into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it.
Don't like it?
Don't like it. No, looks too much like a bug. Looks like a bug. Like if anything, all of these should be crabs. It is the eternal desire of all beings to eventually
Become
evolve
crab.
to crab.
They just become crab.
Iron Bundle. That is just a toy Delibird.
Yeah,
Like
more or less.
That's not a future relative of Delibird. That's like a seasonal dollar store version of Delibird. Like literally, I'm pretty sure that you can pick those up in Johto like right now.
Probably.
Iron Hands. That is.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. This a lot of I don't. What?
Oh dear.
What? Okay, that's better than what I thought I was reading, but
What did you think?
Iron. I don't even know how to pronounce that for future Hydreigon. I wanted to read it as Iron Julius, and I was what, like Orange Julius? That doesn't make any sense.
Iron jugular.
Yeah,
Is what Lore
Jugulus.
says.
Okay, that feels plausible. It's not a dragon type anymore. I'm not vibing with that.
No vibes.
Not vibing. No.
No
No,
vibes.
I haven't really been loving the future. Oh, call me a Luddite.
Oh,
Iron Moth is neat, but that's because it again looks like a toy Volcarona.
Yep.
to that end, if you were going to make me pick between the two,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you were going to make me pick, Slitherwing is more creative.
Well, then you're gonna have to pick. I believe Scarlet version has the past forms, and Violet would have the future forms.
Okay, good to know.
If you ever decide to pick it up and get a Switch.
But yeah. Well, I should probably get the Switch before I pick it up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, like I think Slitherwing is a more creative design than Toy Volcarona.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad design, but I don't. Every one of these feels like they should be Steel type.
You'd think.
Um, you see, if it didn't look like it was also a robot, I would just say, no, that's just Godzilla again. But like that's already what Tyranitar is in a lot of ways. Other than the fact that it can't go in the water.
Yeah, true. It's technically
But no, I don't hate mecha. I don't hate lime flavored Mecha Godzilla.
What?
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. The first one, first feature former, I'm kind of okay with it.
Alright.
Frigibax.
That is not a Paradox Pokemon, I will have you know.
I am aware. I'm just doing these in order.
Okay.
It is a dragon ice.
Yep.
I thought those were barbels, but they're on their hands. I have no idea what kind of animal this is. A stout gray reptilian, so we're just going with classical dragon.
Damn it, I just fell off.
Arctivax, that's just like a dinosaur. Like a dinosaur. I'm sorry, everyone, but all the exhibits at Jurassic World are currently closed as we attempt to treat an ongoing sauropod infection. That's right. All of our, that's right. All of our exhibits have currently developed dinosaurs. Long way to go for a dinosaurs joke. Baxcalibur, that I want another angle on it. I want to see the shape of the giant back blade.
Manila Zilla Godzilla is what Llama
That
says.
I can see. Well, that is a fair progression. Oh yeah, I actually do like. I like the single giant blade scoot. It would still be in my top tier for like actual Godzilla designs, but as something that's clearly pulling inspiration, bravo! I like this. I like this a lot. I would have this in my team.
Ooh, confirmed. I think this is one of the first times we've actually had that.
What?
I think this is the first time you've actually said that about one of the Pokemon.
Well, because like one, I do generally like the late game dragons.
That's fair.
But not always. But in fact, actually no, not always. There's actually several I'm not keen on, but this one I like.
Oh, good.
Gimmighoul. All I can think when seeing that is
He wants your money.
No, I get that, but all I can think is Harry, did you put your name in the gabagool of fire?
Oh my god.
Goldengo. Is it a plant?
No,
I get it's a steel ghost, but it looks like some. What am I looking at? I'm mildly frightened.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Are you sure it's not some kind of root vegetable?
I'm 90% certain it's not.
Oh God, it surfs. Oh. Oh God. Oh
Uh-oh.
God. Currency was a mistake. We should go back to barter.
Currency was.
Wo the ruinous Pokemon.
Oh, you're
Um,
getting to kind of the legendaries that don't really have
yes.
much of a part in the actual story of the game.
Well, that's disappointing to find out. Also, this looks like it would be in the background of a Studio Ghibli film.
Probably.
Like, I like this. I like this. It looks wise. I mean, it's the ruinous Pokemon, so it's probably an asshole.
I mean, sometimes they're
But
called assholes, but they're not really.
like, I don't know. I like that it's kind of got like it is the spiral path. I'm not 100% sure if I'm here for this, but I like this. I think I like this.
You think you like this? Okay, good.
Chien Pao. That is a saber-toothed ice mink.
Peace. I haven't gotten them yet, so.
That's
Yeah, they're
cool
based on.
actually. Like that's neat. I like this. I
Uh,
like this one a lot. I like that it all four are on the floor. We've already got a winner there. It kind of looks like it's a little bit gloopy, like it's melting snow.
uh, I do
The
want to make a comment from Lava, or
hmm,
read the comment from Lava Lord.
yes.
They are the ones with the Chinese sounding names are based on the four evil
Okay.
creatures from Chinese mythology.
Well, so far they both the two that I have clicked through so far they look like good eggs.
Also known as
So
the Four Perils. Thank you, Scholar.
okay. Ting Lu. Kind of okay. So I'm getting like a bear with the cauldron of the flame of ruin from Elden Ring on top of its head. Like, if I want to catch this, do I also have to complete the fire giant boss fight?
Yes. I mean,
Shit.
I don't actually know. I haven't had a chance to
Am I
track
allowed
it.
to summon Alexander the Warrior Jar? Or do I have to do it on my own?
I don't know.
Okay. Um, but yeah, like I am getting bear vibes. That cannot be comfortable. I'm sure that's part of its head, but like that can't be comfortable.
Let's see. Haha!
The only known, yeah, yes, this group are the only known Pokemon capable of learning learning the move Ruination. Clearly, they haven't seen how much money I would spend as a member, spend as a Cyndaquil breeder. Trust me, Ruination can be caused by any Pokemon if you spend enough money on them. Chi-Yu, that is a fire koi. That's actually a very creative way to do that. I like this. I like this a lot. I don't want to let it into my pond because, it will outcompete everything else. Also, it's fire, so it might die. But I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, we're back to bad names. I see.
Wait, Ting Lu is supposed to be a deer? What?
A deer? Really?
Hmm.
Oh,
And Ruination is also the name of a combiner from Transformers Robots in Disguise.
that does not particularly surprise me. I'm looking to see if maybe I can find. Yeah, I don't get deer vibes out of that. Like that. That has kind of a. I will accept that it's presumably a deer. It's just not what I immediately get out of it. I guess I can kind of see the possibility of like antlers in the bowl structure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
But like I
cauldron.
said, we are back we are back to bad names. Like lazy ass names. We're
Oh.
not even doing portmanteaus anymore. We have Roaring Moon, an ancient relative of Mega Salad.
Yeah.
I like that actually. I mean, it looks a little bit like it should be a wrestler.
A
I
wrestler?
think I think it's something in the face makes me think of like over the top '90s wrestling makeup.
Okay. Tinglu
Um,
looks like it belongs on the sky. Belongs on the sky tower from Ruby and Sapphire. I can see that.
Iron Valiant. Oh, hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Gallade. I thought I saw alternate history you already at the beginning of this list. I didn't realize I was accidentally going to end up running into Gallade twice in the same list.
Well, yes, you ended up doing that.
With that said, I like this version of Gallade a lot.
Yeah, I think it's one of
I
the
think
nicer
I
ones.
think this takes Gallade, who doesn't really have a lot going for it design wise, and it takes enough inspiration from Gardevoir and Mega Gardevoir, and also just makes it look mean. Like it makes it look like this thing will fuck you up, and I'm here for that. Every so often, like it's fine to have cute Pokemon, but every so often you want a Pokemon that looks like it is you don't want to meet it in an alley.
Pretty much. Come on. Get back.
All of this.
Uh,
I mean, I don't love that it's definitely a vehicle, but Koraidon, I like this. I like this a lot. I
oh,
like the
Koraidon's
red.
great. Koraidon
Yeah,
is
like
Koraidon is the one you get in Scarlet.
okay, yeah, like I don't like the vehicle.
That's one of
Like
the
I don't like the vehicle modes.
yeah. Unfortunately, that's one of the like major
I
mechanics of the game.
I know, but like I don't care for that. I not my thing. I think though it's Apex and limited builds. Those actually are really good. Those are good. I like them. I like them a lot.
Scholar describes Iron Valiant as the Ralts line and Metal Sonic mixed together.
Uh, I'm going to assume that Miraidon is going to be. I'm going to have similar feelings, but let's find out. Um. Oh, that's funky. That's funky. I mean, I can see how it's going to do the same thing. How it's, yeah, how it's going to motorcycle, but I kind of like its vehicle modes better.
Yeah.
But I like it better. I like the vehicle modes on it better than I like them on Koraidon.
Okay.
But yeah, I like this. I like this Electric Dragon uh, ultimate mode, and I like that low power mode looks like just sort of a smug, like a smug monitor lizard.
It kind of is a smug monitor lizard, to
You
be
know, just
fair.
like I feel like at some point it's just gonna be like, eh. Walking Wake. We're back to bad names, but that is an excellent reinterpretation of Suicune.
Yeah.
No notes.
Yeah, the Rhydons are basically like cats, is how we would describe them. They also steal your sandwiches.
Well, then we're gonna have problems. But yes, no, Walking Wake, terrible name. No notes on that design though. That is excellent. I love that. Like, I love the dinosaurness. I love the two goofy, flowy tails. I like that it kind of has like some poison type. Like the way that the orange comes out in the purple mane gives it gives like almost poison type vibes, even though it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. This is excellent. I would happily waste all of my Pokeballs chasing this around Johto. Iron Leaves. That's certainly a robotic. That's certainly a robotic and or possibly plastic version of Virizion.
Yep.
I will admit, not a huge fan of Virizion's design to begin with,
Which is fair.
but um, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just, in general, the past forms are more my vibe.
Yeah.
I think the past forms had more space to be creative, whereas they took the future forms. The future forms all look like an AI, like in the Pokemon universe. Like, oh no, all these species went extinct, and we just had to make a robot version. Hopefully, the last few surviving humans don't notice. Whereas, like the ancestors, you can, like I like them more.
Yeah,
Diplin. It's a candy apple.
Yep.
I almost bought one of these today.
It is actually
That's,
a regional variant of a Pokemon that showed up in Galar, which is one I would like you to have a reaction to.
well, do you want me to specifically immediately go over to it, or do you want me to also do all of Galar?
I also want you to do all of Galar.
Okay. I will say that is definitely an apple.
Yep.
Though I can also clearly see the tail makes me think. I see it's dragon, but
Yes.
I get worm in the apple vibes, which I'm sure is intentional.
Yes. Also,
Though since they're dragon types, I guess I'm assuming that Applin evolves into something more obviously dragony.
Yes.
So
There's
I guess
two
technically
options.
speaking, that would be the worm.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the apple.
Yeah.
If that is the case, that is a cute pun. I'm here for a cute pun. I'm here for a terrible pun too. Poltergeist. I feel like I read that wrong, but I can see that I didn't.
What is it? Oh, or in this, you're talking about Poltergeist.
That's Poltcha Geist. It's the matcha Pokemon. Ecologically similar to Sinistea.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's a goofy little. This is a goofy little goober.
Also, Scholar confirms it is worm spelled with a Y in the apple.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Sinistia. We're making me make sounds that we're trying to make me make sounds that my half Irish mouth was never designed to generate. That is also a goofy little dude. I like this. I will admit I don't necessarily get teacup vibes. I see teacup mentioned repeatedly over here. I am getting more like it looks more to me like a pot of green paint that you've dipped like a brush into, but I'm okay with this. I think it's cute. Okie dokie. This also looks like a dog who would somehow be a villain in All Dogs Go to Heaven because it knows it can't go to hell. Like this thing looks like it will. This thing looks like it wants my lunch money.
Give me your lunch money, punk.
I'm not that worried because I feel like it's not going to be able to chase me through a door without turning sideways. Monkey Dory. That is a very, very simple design to evoke monkey.
Monkey.
I'm good with this. I like this.
Alright, I need to figure out where.
Pheasantipity. It's going to be a pheasant. I can tell that. I haven't clicked it yet. But I can tell this is going to be, like, from the mini version of the thing, I can tell it's going to be a pheasant. And I assume that we're combining it with serendipity. So I am expecting some sort of luck-based bird. Oh, that's actually a really cool design. I like this a lot. This is very cool. Also, this list never freaking ends.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it?
But no, this is very cool. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the horn look at it. They might be feathers, but I like the feather horn, the yellow feather horns. I like the pink eyebrow feather things.
Oh yeah, these are the three companions for Momotaro. They're names based on phrases of good luck.
Yeah. Um, Ogre Pawn.
Yes, our girl.
Oh, that is just. There's a lot going on in this design. That is neat. I feel like this feels like a design that I would on its own call busy,
Okay.
but it feels like it is busy for a reason that I lack the um uh I lack the existing knowledge to uh immediately guess because um the green the grass the obvious the teal mask version. I don't know, my brain for some reason looks at that mask and thinks of Grookey, but I'm probably crazy. Um, Cornerstone reminds me of there's some big, probably named like Shield Face or something.
Uh, yes, the
Like,
context. He does not have a lot of the context for it, unfortunately.
yes. Um,
Bastiodon, maybe?
yes, that sounds plausible. But but yeah, I like the concept of the masks. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I think that the design, not understanding that it's got a mask gimmick initially, I would contend, it's a little bit of a busy design, but that's because of the teal masks having like the shiny prismatic stuff in there too.
Yes.
I like this. It's adorable.
Pond is great.
It's
I love her.
probably going to steal my money.
Yeah, she probably would.
Um, it's going to steal my money, and it's going to okay.
It's gonna steal your money, but you're gonna thank her.
No, I don't think I will because you know what a vibe I'm getting Yuffie vibes,
Okay.
and I mean Final Fantasy
Oh
VII
yeah, no, that's true.
Yuffie.
That's true. It
What?
is. It no.
I
Scholar
assume
brought up
there's a
the.
comment.
Scholar has a good point. Technically, the Pokemon that are gonna steal your lunch money are the Pokemon preceding her.
That's fair, but like, let me put it this way. Admittedly, as an old person, um, I don't expect most of the viewership to have necessarily played Final Fantasy VII.
I
Indeed,
hear
I
you.
didn't play Final Fantasy VII until many years after I started playing video games.
You
The
really shouldn't
first,
have. You really shouldn't because Scholar I think Scholar has played it. I don't know about Lava Lord.
I don't want to assume the age bracket and the experience with what are now retro games in the community.
I guess that's fair.
But for anyone
I
that
don't think
has
age
not played the original Final Fantasy VII, and I can't speak to if she still does it in um
Oh, you
in
have
like the
not. Okay.
remakes. All right,
Lava Lord says they
but
have not played a Final
okay,
Fantasy game. So.
all right, because Yuffie, the ninja in Final Fantasy VII, has a lot of annoying personality traits. She's not. She's a very good, very fast character once you finally get her. But she has one feature in her behavior that has stuck with me forever, and it never appears again after Final Fantasy VII in any of her other appearances, and that is she's constantly scheming to steal from you, and every time she thinks that she's like able to kind of talk to herself about her plan to rob you, she's like, oh yeah, my plan is great, nyuk 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 nyuk, like she's one of the Three Stooges, and I just get the feeling that Ogre Pawn is going to yuck at me while trying to steal my money. And it's a long way to go for just the fact that yuck 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 yuck, like a freaking like one of the Three Stooges just re-entered my brain while looking at this Pokemon. This is a good design,
Well, despite comparing her to the Three Stooges
and also Yuffie.
and also Yuffie, she
Uh,
gets a seal of approval from our dear Henry.
Archaludon, maybe Archaludon. I'm going to go with Archaludon.
Mhm. She is a very nice lady. I know she's a nice lady. He doesn't have the context, so he doesn't know
I
about
see,
her tragic backstory.
I see that this evolves from something,
Ah!
which is presumably from a previous generation.
I don't know. I haven't played that part of the DLC yet.
Okay.
Hi,
Oh, I'm into
Kitten.
DLC.
Yes, it's a DLC.
That is a skyscraper. That is also a dragon.
Yep.
That's neat. Oh, hey, look, an evolved form of an evolved form of Diplin. I have found it. I have found the worm in the apple, in the form of Hydrapple.
Yes.
I love his. I love his. Yeah, I love his goofy snake slash Mushu looking ass. If he, he's almost as tall as me, but I want him to be a cute little guy, and I want to carry him around. I want like a little tiny. I want like a little tiny version, and I want to carry like he's in a normal sized apple, and I want to carry him around, and it would be great. Okay, oh great, we're back to bad names. Gouging Fire. I like this version of Entei.
Yes, it is a Hydra.
I am
not
what?
not 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 the Entei, but the
Yeah.
other one is a Hydra.
Yes, hot, yes, but no, it's cute little goober. But no, Gouging Fire. That is Entei trying too hard.
Entei
I
trying
I
too hard.
I feel like Gouging Fire
Mhm.
is like Gouging Fire is going to come home despite being an ancestor of Entei, right? Gouging Fire is going to come home, and its Entei parents are going to look at it and they're going to sigh, and it's going to be like, "It's not a phase, mom."
It's not phase, mom.
And like I get that we're kind of going for like almost a Triceratops thing. I don't think this is as successful as Walking Wake.
Okay.
Raging Bolt. My boy, look what they've done to my beautiful boy. I mean that it's a well executed
Mhm.
uh like giraffe slash apatosaurus version of Raikou.
Mhm.
But what have they done to my beautiful boy? It's okay. It's okay. You'll be okay. Don't worry. Eventually you'll evolve into something respectable.
Eventually.
Iron Boulder. No. No, this is too toy.
Too toy.
Yeah, too toy. Too toy of a version of Terrakion.
Okay. Another thing from Scholar.
Also, hmm?
Sorry, Scholar had another thing. Pun on the Japanese term for dinosaur, which translates to
Yes.
thunder lizard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, Iron Crown. Of this set, I like this one the best, but I still don't love it.
Okay.
Um, I think that this entire like Terrakion, Virizion, Keldeo, like the Sorbs of just like I don't love their designs to start with, but I think that their original designs are better.
Okay.
Um,
Mm-mm.
and the more I switch back and forth between Iron Crown and Cobalion,
Mhm.
um, I find I like Iron Crown less each time. Um, okay, I figured out what they would work for.
Okay.
This progression, of the three of them, of Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion, they would work
Mhm.
as Zords in a Pokemon universe version of Power Rangers. Like they would work as like they would work as like mechs in a Pokemon Super Sentai show.
Oh my god, that would actually be kind of amazing. I would actually love that.
Especially because like then they could like Voltron together, and it'd be really interesting to see what you do with that. Because I mean, let's be honest, like all logic says that Iron Boulder has to be the chest, and that's why they need to be the head or something. It's like because we have to do something really weird. Uh, Terapagos.
The little guy.
Oh, they're wow. Normal form is a cute little guy. Terra style form is that's turd. That is a fuzzy turd.
Iron
Fuzzy
Thorns
little.
versus a Tyranitar Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Yup. More or less.
And then stellar form is that's a lot. I didn't realize we had gotten to a point where we were deploying metaphysics. I feel like I need the SCP Foundation to contain Terrapagos' stellar form. It also occurs to me that that definitely wouldn't work.
Oh.
I mean, it probably one because no one in Pokemon in the U.S. anyway is allowed to have guns, but also because there was already an organization that tried to contain at least one Pokemon god, or at least godlike Pokemon being, and it went great for them. Nobody's mom got eaten partially by a extra dimensional nihilistic jellyfish. Also, nobody's mom sucked.
Lucy.
Definite.
Let's see. Let's see. Scholar says. Oh, there's two things. Yes. Llama Lord says in Terminal Montage's Paradox Pokemon Battle Royale, the Iron Swords have a combined form. And Scholar says Stellar form is based on the turtles all the way down.
Yes, no, I do get that one. I got these turtles all the way down. I just didn't want to go that. I didn't want to go that off the deep end. Though admittedly, I did briefly cross dive into the SCP Foundation, so I need to really reevaluate what I consider off the deep end.
What am I missing?
But that stellar form is fascinating. Like that is fascinating to me. With that said, it definitely needs to be kept in some kind of containment cell because it probably like unintentionally induces 15 kinds of cancer just by looking at you.
Oh, don't say
It doesn't
that.
mean to. It's just it doesn't mean to. It thinks it's trying to help, but it lacks the context to understand that our frail meat bodies do not exist in 19 dimensions simultaneously.
Scholar also says that Stellar form is technically supposed to be just a boss and not actually playable.
Okay, then I'll be okay with putting it in containment. um
So the railing is like okay, that's the railing pole.
and that is and then we have Pecharunt, which
It's
the
a little
subjugation
shit.
Pokemon. What?
It's a little shit. That's what it is.
That is a whack design. I don't really know what I'm looking.
Again, when I say it's a little shit, it's a little shit.
Okay. It says here that it does not evolve. It's not known to evolve into or from any Pokemon,
Yep.
but it looks like a relative of the Misdreavus family, which would be somewhat ironic since, if I remember correctly, Misdreavus was the first pure ghost Pokemon, and this is Poison Ghost.
And Scholar says, Petrarunt is what if Momotaro was a little bastard? Derogatory. He is a little shit though, like an absolute little shit.
I have to note that I appreciate that the loyal 3 is technically comprised of 4.
What do you mean?
It's that the apparently it's like it is the leader of the loyal three,
Oh yeah.
and it's like
Well,
I
I mean, yeah,
appreciate.
because it's the Momotaro compared to the loyal three that followed him.
Okay, fair, but also yeah, like I just I appreciate it. It's like yes, we've chosen. Yeah, this is why we can't. This is why we shouldn't number things. We shouldn't include numbers in the names of groups. This was the same problem they had with the Musketeers, and now look at them. They're a
Nope.
candy bar. Um,
I kind of had an idea where you were going with that, but that was not what I was expecting.
yeah, yeah.
Can you hurry up and get
You
clean
know,
railing? Good lord.
they would have been fine if they had not if they just hadn't let D'Artagnan and and they would have been fine. They could have stayed soldiers forever and not become a candy bar.
All right. Okay. Where is this dirt? Also, what else is dirty? I'm curious now. The control room cooling unit. I thought I cleaned that. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What do you mean you're dirty? I thought I cleaned you. God dang it. Anyway, you can continue. You can go to.
It's a well I've run out of Pokemon and
Well, you gotta go to
I
Galar, remember?
okay. Oh, you want me to do them today?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
So I haven't eaten dinner. It's like 'cause I ain't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, let's
What am I
see
gonna
here.
do with you? I swear to God. Okay, so.
All right,
Door handle.
Grookey. Yeah, that is definite. That is a good grass starter. That is a grass starter that looks like a friend.
He is indeed a friend.
Uh, my browser has my browser has unlocked.
Uh oh.
Uh, Thwacky,
Yes.
less
Thwack.
friend shaped. Um, look. They. I get the
Huh?
feeling that this. I get the feeling that this progression is going to end in a fighting type and
You're not wrong.
going to be substantially less friend shaped. Rillaboom, pure grass. I'll be damned. Oh, really? I just saw the Gigantamax. It's a drummer.
Yep, that's the gimmick of Galar, the Gigantamax
Okay. Okay. Well, I knew that the Gigantamax was Galar's
gimmick.
thing, but their gimmick. But no, that the drummer design I like. I think that's neat. Um, the Score Bunny is not fire enough, but is adorable.
Nice. All right. What else?
Uh, Raboot. Um, Still not a lot of fire. It is red, but there's not. I don't get a lot of fire from the design. But um, also, it is worth noting. I personally am not a huge fan of rabbits.
Okay.
I had a rabbit chew through a $50 computer charger up for on me twice
Ooh.
in 1 week.
Ooh.
That has colored my opinion of rabbits. But uh, Raboot looking focused, looking set on a goal. Incinerate.
Just
Um,
Cinderace, not
oh, sorry,
Incinerate.
Cinderace. Sorry, Cinderace. Correction. Yeah, it was a bold choice to combine both soccer player and obvious soccer hooligan because how are they ever going to like this is a Pokemon soccer player who is who is not going to fake injuries and is instead going to whoop your ass. Also,
We don't fake injuries here.
all the yes to that Gigantamax. Something about that Gigantamax. the Cinderace Gigantamax makes me think Gurren Lagann, which is part of the reason that all the yes to that design.
Yeah.
Oh, this is I appreciate the effort it took for Sobble to not in its just sort of default image for it to not obviously be crying its eyes out
Yeah.
despite having that name. I appreciate the restraint, but yeah, that's a blue little guy. Um, Drizzile. Um, something Drizzile is very clearly the water lizard version of Charmeleon
Mm-hmm.
that went to art school. And it's the only possible response to Inteleon's normal form. I love that the Gigantamax Inteleon that it's oh my god, that's its tail.
Yep.
Its tail serves as as its own portable sniper tower.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's so good. That's so good. That thing is about to do all sorts of political crime. Like they need to say like with the reason that villainy exists in the Pokemon universe is because there's not enough Inteleons to go around assassinating like Giovanni. Mostly just Giovanni. And like that one guy that wanted to like wipe out all life on Earth.
That would be Lysander, if I recall correctly.
Probably. I don't know. He was from the past or something. He like lived a long ass time
Oh, do you
or
mean
something. I don't know.
ads?
What?
Do you mean ads?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta understand. I never even I did I played yellow, silver, crystal, and half a moon.
That's, I guess, you know what? That's fair. Oh, what's this?
We're lucky that I remember Lusamine, and of course your boy Guzma.
Ah, yes, the one that doesn't do anything to disprove my type and then.
Guzma objectively the best.
Oh, he is the best, like without a doubt.
Like 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 I'm not one to join evil Pokemon teams. I would join Team Skull because Guzma looks like he is just the fucking best dude. Like I want to hang out with Guzma. I'll be honest.
As Scholar says, another of Dark's feral bastard men. Yep,
Isn't
exactly.
okay? People that have played more Pokemon games than me, and like I feel like I vaguely remember hearing that in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Guzma has like a full-on good guy turn or something.
Yes.
I'm so happy for that. That makes me happy.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think he was necessarily a bad guy to begin with. I think he
No,
just
but
was
he no,
like,
but he was propped up as being the villain
yeah. And
until
then,
until
and
everybody realized, oh shit, it's a bad bitch.
well, kind of.
Take a
His
yeah.
personality does stay intact in that he's still kind of a dick, but he's
Hey,
still
hey, that's called being an anti-hero. Okay.
he.
But no, see, you interrupted you interrupted me, quoting the quoting the Pokemon villains cipher rap on you from YouTube
Oh God.
because when they're going through the major villains of Pokemon in not quite order
Mhm.
because we end with Mewtwo.
Right.
But when we got to Lusamine, um, each one has their own rap style, and Lucamine's is not quite traditional rap, but we have a woman voicing Lusamine, and she comes in, take a step back. Here's a milf that you don't want to mess with, and I was like, oh shit, that is an excellent line. I've never been able like that. Like that, I heard that line and it's like, okay, that's just stuck in my head forever now. It's gonna pop up sometimes,
I
and I'm
don't
just gonna
know
try
where
to
to
not
start
say it in
this, and
public.
it's making me upset.
Um, that's just a squirrel. Squabbit. That's a Greedent. That's just a
That's also
squirrel
squirrel.
in. That's just a squirrel when you put out birdseed. It looks happy. I'm happy for it.
Yes, the
Rookity.
railing.
Oh man, that's a. I can see that this eventually becomes Corviknight.
Yes.
Like I can see eventually, like Rookity very much feels like it is a tiny bird, and it has it has a lot of this tiny bird has Evanescence on its iPod.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
It has a lot of feelings.
it's just like if you listen carefully to its song, what you hear is "Wake me up."
Wake me up inside. All right. Now I have to go up to the receiver.
Corvisquire.
Yeah.
Corvisquire. That is uh that is a very goth raven.
Indeed, it is.
Like, and I say that like that's a goth raven.
Where is this receiver?
Uh,
Oh, it's there.
Corviknight.
Yeah.
Um, that is a very very cool design. I like the flying steel. I like the armor. I like the visible kind of crow chest ruff
Yep.
coming through like fur.
Mm-hmm.
That
Come
is
on.
that's an excellent design. Um,
Come on.
and like I love that like I'm liking the evil Dark Lord armor aesthetic to it. No notes.
No notes.
Uh,
Gotcha.
Giant hits a max, it just gets big.
I have to go up very carefully, otherwise it's gonna kick me off.
um, Blip Bug. A that's a whack ass little larva. Why that larva look like if you take off its eyes, it's got two smaller, squintier eyes underneath. Like those look like glasses on that thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, makes sense.
Dottler. I'm confused. It's very polyhedral. Why this bug hiding under most of a D20? I need that D20. How am I supposed to roll my attacks in D&D without the Raydome Pokemon? Like no, that's a D20. Orbeetle. I like this base design. I like um it's like if Lediba decided that it was going to get revenge on everyone that ever talked shit about Lediba. The Gigantamax I like less because it's just it's a flying saucer
I mean,
with most it's not bad. I just the fact that like the
eh.
legs don't like all the fact that the only thing that gets big is the shell
Mm-hmm.
is a little bit weird to me. But overall still a very good design. Oh, Nick that's a fox that's gonna rob you.
I mean,
Except that
yeah.
that's not a fox that's gonna rob you. That is a fox that is going to that thing is going to con you into giving it your bank account details.
Orbita isn't Aura Battler.
Um, with that said, I do like foxes. This has nothing to do with my intrinsic dislike of rabbits. I just really like foxes.
That's fair. All right.
Um,
Now, where are these things?
Thievul is just a 10 out of 10 mustachioed gentleman. I love that the tail looks like an open bag for loot. The color scheme is a little bit uninspiring, but I love it. Depending on what it looks like. Basically, depending on what it looks like as a shiny.
Okay, hold on. Whee!
Oh, now that's interesting. It's not showing as a shiny. It has a different color scheme in Shield. Was a silver as a silver fox. It is quite the distinguished gem. I like the silver morph. To be fair, I love both of them. I want them.
The reflectors for restrooms.
Gossifleur. That's a goofy little flower. Goofy little thing.
It's very
Look
goofy.
at it. It's happy. It's living its life.
Wow.
Eldegoss. That is. It says cotton bloom, but I'm sorry, no, that's a dandelion. I miss when I had dandelions in my lawn. Now I have violets, and they're like way harder to get rid of. I miss the dandelions.
Miss the dandelions.
Yeah, Wooloo. I have seen Wooloo before. It is adorable.
The Wooloos.
I did not know it evolves into dub wool.
Yeah, it does.
The shape of its darker gray
Splat.
reminds me of like a shawl tied around an angry Eastern European grandma, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I like that description of it. I like it.
You're welcome. Choodle. That is not a snapping turtle. That is just a goofy little goober. That is a goofy little goober who's gonna be a dick, I'm sure. But he's only 1 foot long now, so I can still call him a goober. Dreadnought. Now that is much more of a snapping turtle, though it is now the bite Pokemon and not the snapping turtle Pokemon. But it's only 3'3". Like, that's just a regular ass snapping turtle. I had to deal with one of those while I was on my job up in Maine recently. The Gigantamax, though, is neat because I don't fully understand what's going on, but I like it. It's like, I want to be Blastoise, but I can't be bothered. Yamper is clearly just one of the Queen's corgis.
Yep.
But as an electric type.
Yep.
Boltund is a good boy.
He is a very good boy. I love my Boltund very, very much. Almost as much as I love my Houndoom.
They look like they fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I do not have. They look like I do not have enough energy to keep one of them in a happy and well cared for state, and that makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
Roly Coly, if I wanted to see this, I just need to pull up alongside any diesel pickup in the American South.
Oh, that took forever, but I finished this. Whew. All right, the satellite is done.
Also, yes. Also, I see coal enough in my day, in one of my 2 day jobs, that yes, coal does look this angry all the time. Carcoal. I better not show this to my dad. He would be angry at the size of that pile of coal. Colossal. Now we're getting ready to cook some pizzas. Also, again, kind of some weird Godzilla vibes coming out of that. Kind of reminds me of Burning Godzilla from Godzilla versus Destroya, but it's probably that like the Gigantamax has the openings for like the flame vents from its giant internal forge assembly there. Oh hey, it's Applin. That's I've already, I believe, editorialized on this.
Somewhat.
Like Applin is very cute.
Applin is adorable.
I am very surprised to find a dragon type this early in the regional decks. Flapple is just the cutest fucking thing, but also I wanted that apple. With that said, Gigantamax Flapple is I'm surprised it does, like, we did away with the wings. Like the apple just reassembled itself. I'm impressed. Doing science out here. Appleton is That's oh, I see what they did for the Gigantamax. They combined the two designs.
Oh dear.
Oh, a little bit. Okay, that's just a dessert. Like that Appleton is just a that's just a dessert. Like that, just snack time.
Where are we going?
Silly Cobra. That doesn't look like a silly cobra. That looks like a sad cobra.
Sad Cobra.
He looks he looks like he said, "No, you can't bite me. I'll die." And it was like maybe just a little.
No.
Sandaconda. Um, I hear it. Don't want none unless you got buns, hon. Sorry, jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts. I'm gonna
With
really
that
just.
said, the Gigantamax is all sorts of whack. All sorts of whack. I like the like sandstorm tornado thing. I get the feeling it shoots projectiles out of its giant nose holes.
I mean, waiting until you get to Dreepy.
Uh, Cramorant is just a weird blue bird.
Hey, you be nice to the great blue bird. That blue bird is an amazing bird.
That blue bird can evidently eat Pikachu.
Yes.
That's like heresy of the highest order.
Listen.
We
I
all
don't
know
know.
the only thing allowed to eat Pikachu is Meowth when he finally wins.
Nah, he's not gonna be allowed. Yeah, it tries.
Aracuda, as previously presented in the gulping form of Cramorant, is a Barracuda who looks like a friend.
Yes, he is very much a friend. A good friend.
Also, I will contend, actually looking at it, I'm getting it is Barracuda-like, but I think it is actually this might be a muskie. This might be a muskellunge.
Oh.
Or this feels freshwater. Now, Barracuda, that looks like a saltwater fish.
All right.
Also, it's whack that it's got some of its bones on the outside. That's wacky and kind of cool. I like that. Toxel is a baby.
Toxel's very much baby.
Like one, it is the baby Pokemon. Two, no, that is
That is
a baby.
It is indeed a baby.
Toxtricity, the toxicity of our city, of our city. Okay, yeah, I get the punk. I get the punk out of this. This very much does feel. This is the we're not in the UK era, so yeah, like region. So yeah, no, I get this. This has very London punk rock. Um, the Gigantamax less so, but it feel like it leans more into being a power plant,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that there is value in that design as well. I also will say I like the low key form more, where it just like looks fucking tired, man.
I think it looks tired
But
regardless, to be fair.
yeah, but it just looks so much more tired when it's not also trying to look jacked.
That's fair.
Sizzlipede, the Radiator Pokemon, that is unique. It is very flat. That is an angry Twizzler. Centiskorch. That is an even angrier Twizzler.
Yep.
Um, I know that in general centipedes are much flatter, but like that is a very flat. That is unreasonably flat. Gigantamax Centiskorch. Um, Gigantamax Centiskorch looks like something that Mushu would believe he is.
Scholar says, Santa Scorch, what if a Benihana grill came to life?
There you go. Clobopus, that octopus is about to throw hands, and I don't have
It
enough
is
hands
indeed.
to keep up. With that said, also a cute little goober.
Alright, I'm gonna very quickly.
Grapploct is the Jujitsu Pokemon, and I think the less that we say about the grappling octopus Pokemon, the better. Good color scheme. But we're moving on
All right, hold on.
from being pinned by tentacles, if
Hold
that's
on.
all the same.
Hold on. Let me display share so we can see the Pokemon that we're looking
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't continue into playing something else. Okay.
at. Yeah, no, we're
I
focused
didn't
on that.
realize that for how long have I been the entire source of content?
Not for that, not for that long.
Okay.
I did play another little mini
Okay.
game. Uh, Henry talks Pokemon.
Sinistee.
I just need to change it to just chatting.
Yes, Sinistee, the black tea Pokemon. Um, Ghost type. That's actually I like this. I like this a lot. Like I like the idea of a haunted teacup.
Yes.
Um,
Look at it. It's beautiful.
I like this color palette. I think it is. I think this is cute, and I'm sure that it like does horrible things to people. Poltegeist. Um, this looks like it is going to given
Eyebrow
that
waggle.
given that Sinistee is clearly that is
Oh, excuse me.
it's Chip and Mrs. Potts.
Yeah, more or less.
Like I'm not gonna badmouth that.
Yeah.
Even if technically Beauty and the Beast is a French is a French story that is, at least in the Disney adaptation, very clearly taking place in the out near Germany in
Yeah.
sort of French provincial territory, but
Yeah.
that's a separate.
That's a whole separate
Yeah, there must be more than this provincial life.
thing.
Um, Hatena, I don't
Mm,
quite. I
what
don't.
do you think of her?
Well, Hatena looks calm and kind of goofy. Is the gray just hair or is it hands?
Yes.
Okay, because
I don't really have a explanation for that.
no, I mean that is a perfectly valid answer.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, this looks. I guess the back end is supposed to be kind of like a witch hat.
Yeah, I
We
think
just
something
can't
like that.
quite see it.
Yeah.
Um, Hattrem.
Yep.
We have gone to we have entered into acceptable witch hat structure.
Yes, it's a
There are
witch.
only there are only two fully acceptable witch hat structures: comically small, where they just sit on part of the head, or goofily enormous. We are
I
into
I
goofily
I prefer the goofily enormous personally.
goofily. Both have their value,
Yes, that's true.
but yes, this looks very chill. Looks friendly. Looks like a friend. I know full well what comes next, and I know that you better remain chill or else. Um, oh, you have feelings? How about some domestic violence, Pokemon? If I on the list of Pokemon that are going to slap the shit out of me,
Yeah.
this is probably one of them.
Yeah, probably.
Um, does that ever? I'm curious to
Also,
scroll
apparently
through.
the body is smaller than it's implied.
You see, I kind of get the impression that it's like it's obviously part the hair, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can see when I can see in the Gigantamax, you can see that there's a little tiny body in there.
Yeah, you can see it
Little,
right there.
yeah, you can see the little tiny body. But I think that it's structurally trying to give the impression of long flowing hair
Yeah,
over a
like a dress.
over over a curvy dress body.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that it is little tiny body up in the top bit, I
Mhm.
think that is actually that's a neat use of biological misdirection.
Mhm.
I am clicking over to the Gigantamax. You know, the fun part about the Gigantamax is that even with that little tiny body, it still technically counts as a giant.
Yep.
Um,
I
with
am
that
a
said,
doggo hero.
not a
Doggo.
huge fan of the slapping the shit out of you thing,
Yeah, that's
especially if it still does that at Gigantamax size, because like
that would kill you.
at 85 feet tall and for weight, that's game over, man.
Yeah, more or less.
Uh, Impidimp.
The Impidimp, the Impidimp line
That's
is so cute.
that's just a wily little goblin
He's a
or
wily
imp.
little guy.
Mogrim. We're getting more demonic.
Yep.
Getting much more demonic.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Where Impidimp looks like he's probably going to cause electrical problems in my vehicle.
Hmm.
Morgrim looks like he is probably going to try to convince. Like he looks like his hair is greasy,
A little
but he
bit, yeah.
also looks like he is going to try to get me to
Wait,
sell
you
my
see Grim.
soul for knowledge.
Wait, you see Grim Snarl.
Grimmsnarl. That's just like Green Goblin but cut. Like if that thing doesn't sound
And
like Willem Dafoe,
it's
I'm angry.
it's gigantic.
And then Gigantamax,
It looks sick.
it does, but also isn't that Lord Genome's mech?
Maybe.
Like I feel like
Yeah, Grim
I feel like
Snarl would definitely
I
kill him. Yeah.
feel like I feel like with the Gigantamaxes I keep coming back to Gurren Lagann. This is the second time it's come up.
I mean, it would make sense. It would make
You know,
sense.
I just feel like this is going to get its ass kicked, and it's going to be informed. Admittedly, I am pulling from I'm instead pulling from the anti-spiral arc for this, but I just feel like it's going to get its ass handed to it, and it's going to be informed that we're going to move forward, forward together with each turn because that's how a drill works. Obstagoon.
Yes, it is the evolution of Galarian Liloon. Or Liloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Linoon?
that
Linoon. Linoon.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that
And the final form of
that yeah, that's
Galarian Zigzagoon.
that's a that is neat. I like this. I like
Yeah.
this a lot. I like this thing looks like a piece of shit that you don't want to meet outside a club.
Yeah,
And I
and
like
at this
that.
point you can definitely look up to
Yeah,
see the different Galarian forms if you want to.
no, I believe I have seen them before.
Okay. Also, apparently, Gene
Oh,
Simmons knows it exists and he likes it.
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Maybe the first part surprises me. Berserker.
Yeah. Don't you love him? He's great. He's great.
I feel like it's since it's the Viking Pokemon, is it found currently sacking a monastery?
Oh,
Because
I
if
don't
not,
know,
it should be.
maybe.
Cursula, I'm sad.
Ursula, I'm sad.
Like this
Oh,
ghost. Like
it did die.
I'm not
It
even
had to
entirely
die.
certain that it's like here. I'm not even on 100. I know it's a ghost type, but I'm not even entirely certain it's dead.
I mean, it kind of looks like it's a little dead.
No, like that could just be the core Corsola polyp trapped inside a shell that it physically cannot escape because it is, bleached
Oh,
and
maybe.
calcified. I
Maybe.
feel so bad. Moving on to something far less sad, like a Surfetched.
Okay, I need to see if I could find the conversation that was between me and Mitchell when Surfetched was first announced.
Like that is a smug, like that
Oh
is
yeah.
the face.
Oh yeah,
Like
he's
Surfetched is the face of like Surfetched is the face of the guy that everybody picked on in high school, and then they come back, and not only are they fabulously successful at the 20-year reunion, but they're fabulously successful, and also they're like paranormally hot now. That's Surfetched. Like That is a
Oh,
glow
where
up.
is it?
It
Where
also
is
helps.
my?
It helps that Galarian Farfetch'd also like is a glow up from original Farfetch'd, but that is a long wait for a really good design.
All right, hold on. I need to find Surfetched. It's
Okay.
gotta be here somewhere. Where is it? Like,
Do you want me to wait while you wait for moving on while you search for it?
yes, please, because I need to find this conversation that was between me and Mikuno. No, what do you mean there was no Surfetched? Ah, all right. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Rhyme.
Yep.
Better than Mr. Mime. I like the bowl. I like the winged bowler derby. I still don't trust it around children, but like
That's fair. That's fair.
you know, he seems like he wants a cuppa. Uh, I'm not even going to fail to pronounce this.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's Rodriguez.
I'll take it.
Rodriguez.
Um, I assume that this is the possessed remains of something that is kept in the not in the Pokemon version of the British Museum.
Probably. Yeah, it's the
So
evolution
I
of Yamask in its
yeah.
Galarian form. So yeah, probably.
Hey boys, it's your mask. Like yeah, this feels like it is going to, this feels like it was stolen from Pokemon South America or possibly Pokemon Africa, and it is going to get revenge on the museum curators
Yeah, probably.
until it is returned. And when it is returned, it can finally rest in peace, and it will just be normal rubble at that point. Uh, that's just milk.
Yeah, more or less.
At least I hope.
I'm gonna warn you now. Its evolution is
Yeah, no, I'm sure this is just gonna get worse.
Oh, let's see. Scholar says it's based on a Celtic standing stone.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Still probably wants to kill the British.
I mean probably.
But no, that is I did not consider yeah, I didn't think of that. That is actually very cool. Thank you. But yes, so yes. Uh so I guess the real question is, do we think that the C in this in this is it a soft C or a hard C? Is this milcery or is this milkery?
I don't know. I actually haven't heard it pronounced, so I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're really going in on like the whipped cream dessert,
Oh, are you
aren't they?
on Alchemy now?
Yes. Yeah, no, I was trying to figure out a way to give voice. I like that in Japanese the name is apparently Maweth.
Yeah, Mawet.
Um you have no idea how many sentences I like started in my brain and they went until I hit something that was like nope and I had to reset about how to describe this thing without
It's
like
dessert. It's a French dessert. Even though
it's
we're in Britain.
yeah, it is certainly I here. I like the strawberries. I think
Yes.
they add a nice pop of color. I think that the hmm, the dopey expression is cute. Overall, I think it is adorable.
Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see all the different forms that it has.
Oh, it has different forms. I mean,
Yes.
those that is neat. It's
Yeah.
like a
You got
like
vanilla
a whole
cream.
yeah, it's like a
You got
whole ice cream shop of
ruby. You got matcha.
yeah,
You
it's
got
like a whole ice
mint.
cream shop of
You got
questionable decisions.
lemon. You got
With that said,
salted.
the Gigantamax being just like a full-on layer cake
This
is excellent.
one.
That's
Caramel.
you
And
know
then
that is all of my bad dessert decisions coming back to destroy me in a nightmare, and I love that.
Oh, goodness.
Phalanx. Oh, that they're all in a line.
They're cute little
That's so
guys.
they're a formation. They're cute.
Yeah,
I like them.
yeah, they're cute little guys. They're
It's
very
weird
cute.
that there's several things and yet one, but Pokemon does keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean, look at,
Uh,
yes, the Roman
yeah,
Legion.
pink urchin. That's a sea urchin.
Yes.
Why its snout look like a butt dough?
I don't know.
Speaking
Oh,
of why it looked like a butt dough,
it does look like a butt.
Snom.
Ah,
Snom.
yes. Snom.
Yeah, that's just
Good old
that's
Snom.
that's just like.
Look at
Actually, you know what
him.
that is? That is someone in like a weirdly spiky jacket
It's the
in white
Snom.
pants with a black spot on the hip who has fallen forward. And they're just like they're exhausted and they are laying face down on the ground in like their weird inflatable designer jacket and their white leggings.
That's an
And they're
interesting
just
way of
like
describing it.
leave me alone, me eepy.
Me EP.
Frostmoth. Um
Legally distinct Frostmoth from Palworld.
legally distinct Frostmoth. Um
I mean, that's basically
it's
what.
got some very elegant eyes going on.
Oh yes, it's
Oh,
very
that's
elegant.
cool.
Mhm.
I just scrolled across it and I realized that the most of the wing and like most of the body of the wing and also the ends of the tips of the antenna are semi-transparent
Yep.
layers.
Mhm.
That would look really cool in
Yeah.
game. I like that.
Yeah.
On a white background, not
Not as
as
much.
good as it could be.
Yeah.
It does, however, have like elegant winter fashion vibes.
Yes, very much so.
Probably to go with me, Eepy, in my designer leggings. Um, Stonehenge, Stonehenge is Angie,
Yeah, Stonehenge
or
very
at
Yankee.
least smug
Yeah.
here at Stonejourner. This is one way to explain how the Stonehenge standing stones got there. They walked.
Yeah, they did. Pretty much.
Um, Ice Cube. It's a penguin
Yes.
with an ice cube on its
Yeah, that's the ice face.
forehead.
And then
But
there's the
then
no
there's
ice face.
that's no ice face.
I mean, you could pronounce it as nice.
Yeah, I know. I saw that as noise face, and I was like,
Technically, it's no ice face, but yeah.
well, there should be a space or some capitalization then.
There should be, but there's not.
That's cute. This is.
It's kind
I
of
have
stressed
many
out.
questions about how its head ended up like that.
I don't know.
Indeedy.
Yes.
I assume these are. I'm gonna guess that these are gendered.
Yes.
Um.
Yeah, I believe, if I recall correctly, I believe the horn. Yeah, the horn one, the one that has the horns facing up. That is
And the
the
little
male.
blue.
Huh?
Well, it's also
Oh, it does have a little blue.
they both
Yes,
got
yeah.
triangles. It's got little blue.
Yeah, that's the male, obviously.
Okay.
Yes, they refer to as the
Okay.
butler and maid Pokemon as well.
Okay. Female Indeedee was apparently built by whoever makes all the Pixar moms.
Okay.
It's a very bulbous bottom half.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of has a bit of a.
Yeah, he does as well, but it's less. It's because it's angular. It doesn't lean into the Pixar mom joke as well.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Um, oh, hey, look. It's not legally distinct Pikachu.
Yes.
Only
good
now
Edward
it can
Peckham.
be, and only now it can be hangry, much like me.
Yes, it can be very.
Fun fact, I too turn purple when I'm angry. Also, my eyes turn red. It's
Oh,
very
jeez.
distressing.
Oh, jeez. It
Um,
also becomes a dark type at that point, so it actually changes typing.
yeah. That is very interesting, and also that's a goofy little design. I like this.
Yes.
Fun little dude.
Yep.
Uh, Q fan. Okay, we're
Yeah.
doing because I saw the name of its evolution. Okay, we're doing Indian elephants.
Yes.
Um, it's got kind of like a spade thing going on the end of the trunk. That's neat.
Mm.
That's a neat idea. I like this.
Yeah.
This looks
It's
like a friend.
it is very much a
This
friend.
is the face of a friend.
Apparently, its evolution can learn horsepower, therefore it qualifies as a horse.
Oh,
Yes,
I
brought
mean,
to Galar by imperialism.
yes,
Exactly.
I would agree, and that is why it will probably rise up and kill its owner.
Probably.
Kaparaja,
Yes.
if Qfant doesn't do it, Kaparaja definitely will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And like that is a bulky rectangular gentleman and or lady,
Yes.
and
It's gonna kick your
the
butt.
fact it becomes a bipedal rectangle with a giant trunk
The
is
giant nose.
that's that's a decision. That is a bold choice. I don't know that I particularly. That is a bold choice. It's a very unique design. I can't. I also like that despite being steel types, they in particular Copper Raja, like really leaning into the corroded copper color. Like that's
Mhm.
really nice. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. Um, Dracozolt, also designed by that same person that designs Pixar moms.
Okay, so the fun thing about Dracozolt and a couple of other ones coming, they're actually mixing they're fossil abominations. So basically,
Oh, trust
it,
me, I can tell it's an abomination.
if I recall
Okay,
correctly, and
Ar-
Scholar can correct me,
Arceus had no hand in the creation of this travesty.
from what I can gather, I think it's when two fossils get mixed together when they're not supposed to.
Yeah. Yes, it is revived by combining a fossilized bird and a fossilized drake. It is not known to evolve into any other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Arctozolt is the bird and fossilized dino, which its nose is running.
Yeah.
Get him a tissue.
Yeah, created by a dumbass named Carlos.
Dracovish, that's frightening. Oh
Very.
god, that's upsetting. The fact that the fish head is attached to what was the end of the tail leads to so many horrible questions about this thing's biology.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real
Arctovish,
bad.
um,
It's not
th-
as
this
bad.
at least this at least looks like it was assembled with intent.
Yeah. It's not as
It
bad.
kind of has it kind of has goofy what if coelacanth vibes. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a pass in that
That's
regard.
fair. That's fair.
Uh, Duraludon. This is
Yes.
we previously saw a future version of this
Yes.
that was more skyscraper than it,
Yeah.
but not as skyscraper as its Gigantamax, which is literally just a skyscraper. Do
Skyscraper.
people live inside it or do they only like work there?
Yes.
Okay.
Here comes Dreepy.
Dreepy. Doesn't look eepy to me.
He's so
It's
cute.
got a goofy triangular head and I love it.
It does. But when you see the rest of the versions, it's great.
Dracoloak, this feels like cheating to just have Dreepy on top.
It gets worse.
I am aware that they just keep stacking. This feels like
Not quite.
the Dracoloak is that's a good design. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I stand corrected. They don't continue stacking. It's that it Dragapult turns into a stealth bomber
Yeah,
and
it shoots the
loads.
Dreepies.
Yeah, and it shoots
It
fucking
sh-
missiles. And
the
you know
Dreepies are
what?
missiles now.
That's not a particularly good survival mechanism as a species to use your children as ammunition. But like, hey man, that's a fucking cool design. Also, maybe the fact that you fired your babies as ammo is the reason you're a ghost type
Maybe.
because the species died.
Yeah, probably. That would make
Also,
sense.
it's a ghost type because it's a stealth.
It's okay. The
But
children are fine afterwards. Scholar says.
yeah, that's what they want you to think. I'm going to call Pokemon Protective Services on Dragapult. We're taking away the Dreepies.
And yeah,
So
we
the
can.
real question, so I guess the real question that you run into
Mhm,
with this is,
mhm.
do the Dreepies actually, like, do they grow and become Dracloak?
Yes.
Like like do they age into being Dracloak? And then they just find another Dreepy?
I mean, yeah,
Or
that
or or
seems like
is
the
this
case.
or is this an example of like Slowpoke's evolutionary line where it's that, a Shelder bit it in a different location?
Oh.
Is this not, are they not actually the same species, but instead, like, this is an example of either parasitism or mutualism?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've already moved on to Sword Doggo.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm no, I'm still clicking back and forth through the freaking, through the flying wings here. Um, that is a sword dog.
It is a Sword
Um,
Doggo. It is a Sword Doggo. I think I need to
I
actually.
like the hero of many battles. I like crowned sword less.
Yeah, the Hero of Many Battles. I think it looks a lot cooler. Um,
Yeah,
I think. Hold on.
I understand going with, so wait, I'm just still mad they didn't make the third game that was promised.
Yeah.
They should have
Let's
made
see.
Pokemon Gun. I wanted to see Gundog.
Now I want to read this here. Despite being a gender unknown species, Zacian is referred to as Zamazenta's older sister in its English, Japanese, and Chinese Pokedex entries.
Oh,
So, despite the fact that it's
neat,
technically gender unknown, it's technically female.
neat.
Yes, she's a pretty doggo.
Zamazenta,
He's a
same
good
deal. I
boy.
like the hero of many battles better.
Yeah,
Um,
the good
I think
boy.
I like Zacian's crowned sword form better than I like the crowned shield
Yeah,
design.
yeah, I can understand that.
But I think I like Zamazenta's
Hero of many
hero of many
battles.
battles form a little bit better. I like the crest, like the plume. Um,
Yeah. Scholar just said, wait, so Zacian is a woman and wields a legendary sword in Britain. Artoria Saber Fate?
yes, it's 100% the case. It's definitely what's going on.
Zacian is Saber as a Pokemon. How have
Uh,
we not seen any fan art of these two together? Please
I,
tell me
that
that
I
there's
that I
fan
that I
art.
can't say, but hey, you the other night were present for me having a psychotic meltdown when I realized that three of the uh, formerly supporting characters in Nikkei are in fact Evangelions. So
He did
that's a
have a
that's a
breakdown. That was really funny.
that's a whole separate problem though.
Yeah, it was so
Um,
funny though.
Eternatus is
Ah, yes. Good old Eternatus.
that's an ultra beast, okay?
I
Like,
kinda.
that's an ultra beast. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. That's an ultra beast. Oh my god, it turns into, like, it's not quite a hand, but it's almost a hand. That's frightening. I am
It's
afraid.
very frightening.
I live in fear.
You
I
should.
live in
It caused what is referred to as the darkest day. So
I thought that was a Green Lantern comic.
I'm pretty sure it's
It
Darkest
was.
Night.
No, it's it
Oh,
might
okay.
be. I don't know.
Uh,
I mean, probably. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Kung Fu. That is an angry little bear. Angry little bear, and it is about to whoop your ass.
He's so sweet though. I love him.
Urshifu
Ah,
is
yes. There's two
also.
Urshifus.
I like Rapid Strike. Rapid Strike pose is good. That is very good. Single Strike
Yes.
also good, but like I like the more dynamic. Ooh, and also there's Gigantamaxes for both forms.
Yes.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I No notes on this. This is a good design.
Yes. Everybody likes Urshifu.
Zarud,
Yes.
Sandstorm. No, sorry. It's no. This is just an asshole monkey. Never mind. Oh, hey, wait, no, Dada Zarud.
No, the reason why it's called Dada is because it's in one of the movies it raises a human child and is
Ah,
essentially dead.
so it's Dada.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
you
well,
still can probably call it Sandstorm Zarude, but you know.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely Zarud Sandstorm. I
Yes.
would I would get this, and I would figure out a way to get it to learn Sand Attack specifically.
Let me
So
actually
like
see if it can learn Sand Attack. I could probably look it up. Let's see.
through the power of hacking, all things are possible.
I mean that's fair. Hold on, I'm looking to see. It can learn Rock Tomb.
No, not it's not the same.
I know. I'm looking at the different options, so you gotta bear with me a minute. Well,
Oh,
it learns Leaf Storm. That's
that's
close.
not sand.
I said it's close.
It's not close enough. I have to figure out a way to breed it in order to have it uh
It can't be
have
bred. It's considered a legendary.
Curse you! Finally, I have an opportunity to just shout that. Like, I'm angry.
Yeah, you right
Through
now.
through hacking, all things are possible. That is all I'm going to go with. Oh, I see. We're bringing back the Reggies.
Yes, we have I think
Reggie
two
Reggie
new
Lecky.
Reggies. Yes,
Yeah,
the
Reggie
Regieleki.
Lecky. That is a bastard to say. Um,
Regieleki.
It also, I feel like they should have waited for Reggie Alecki if they
Mhm.
were going to do like that. Feels like a Scandinavian name.
It does kind of, yeah.
Like they should have waited and like had that
Until they
show
actually
up
do like an
in.
actual
Yeah,
Viking.
yeah, yeah. Like if they did like Pokemon Iceland,
Oh, that'd be so cool.
that would be. But regardless, I mean, there's intentionally not a ton going on with the Reggies
Yeah,
design wise,
yeah,
but the giant shock arms are an interesting and strange design choice.
yeah.
Very neat. It's neat to see this family expanded.
Yes.
Reggie Drago,
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know what you'd do to make it more dragony.
Hmm. I mean, it kind of screams dragon already, you know.
Well, I mean, I feel like the dragon skull around a center orb is a little bit lazy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I like also this is not a dragon orb. That is clearly a dragon ball. Does
Wait,
it
how many?
wishes?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7-star ball. It's a 7-star Dragon Ball.
Okay. So we just need to find the rest.
Yep.
um Blast Dryer, that's an ice horse.
Yes, it's an ice horse.
That is
Uh, it and the next Pokemon can combine with another Pokemon to become.
combine.
Yes, they combine and become the different Rider versions.
Unless they become the common rider, I'm not interested.
No, it's Ice Rider, and I forget what Spectre makes. I think it's Ghost Rider,
Okay.
actually.
Okay. Next up,
Oh,
we have
Shadow Rider, sorry.
Spectrier.
Personally,
That
my
okay.
favorite.
That's a good design for a ghost horse. I like that it's like totally material, and then there's just missing shit, and then there's hooves.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that is probably my favorite.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. Calyrex. It's a it's a four-eared. I think four. Might be. Yeah, it's probably four. It's like a four-eared bunny. He looks like a goof.
It is a
Look at him. Look
but
at
yeah,
him.
you kind of see Ice
Yeah,
Rider.
I can
Yeah.
see the two the riders. I still think that they should have. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is technically the last of the ones from Galar, but the
Okay.
next couple are the ones from Hisui.
Okay.
Or
But
like
yeah,
new
no,
ones from
that
Hisui.
is that's a neat the king and high king Pokemon slash high king Pokemon. That is neat.
Yeah. That's I
That's
guess
neat.
that's
I
kind of
think that's cool.
King Arthur ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just a Stantler.
Yeah, that's Stantler's evolved form.
Oh, it evolves from Stantler. Okay.
Yes. Yes,
Um,
it
given that it
uses
is given that it is also psychic, can I assume that the antlers are like tuning forks?
yeah, something like that.
And I assume that it can probably fly, so I assume this pulls Pokemon Santa Claus's
I don't think it can fly actually.
through. If it's psychic, if it believes hard enough, it can fly.
I guess that's fair.
Uh, Cleovor.
Cleavor.
That's
That is Scyther's
that's a Scyther.
Hisuian
Yeah,
evolution form.
that's neat. That is neat. Um, it's got um, it's got Jet Blackface from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that.
Like that Pokemon is sick of Spike Spiegel's shit.
Scyther, but napped obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Ursaluna. Oh, this is neat. This is cool. I like this. I like this. I like Ursaluna.
Yep.
I
This is
like.
Ursaring's evolution.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
This is cool. This
Yeah,
is very cool.
it's very cool.
Basculegion. It's a big fish Pokemon, so you can't catch it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just gonna be another big fish story. With that said, I like that there's at least I'm seeing two different colors. With slightly different design. I assume probably not genders, but there's something obviously about them.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gendered. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, it is. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
basculin. Either evolves into the pink one if it's male, or the blue one if it's the blue white one if it's female.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Hmm.
not usually how they go with that. Very
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah, very nice.
Mm,
Sneasler!
mm. I don't like tall Sneasel.
I like Sneasler.
I do not like tall Sneasel. Like, I'm fine with History and Sneasels. Like, History and Sneasel is fine.
Yeah.
But tall Sneasel is not okay.
This cheerleader. This pop
Like,
star.
yeah, I'm not okay with this thing.
Aww.
This thing upsets me.
Aww.
I am. I simultaneously want to click away from it, but I'm also a little bit afraid to click away from it. Like it's gonna like follow me. Like there's something about that expression that is just a like I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
I've
what
seen the
that I
video
don't know
you're
what that
referencing Scholar.
what
No, Scholar says they're referencing a video, but I don't think I've seen it. You're gonna have to link it either in the Discord. You can put it in like meme it up or something if you want. Yeah.
yeah like I'm fighting poison is at least a very interesting type pairing.
It is. It is a very interesting type pairing.
Overquill.
Yes.
This is
Hisui quillfish.
clearly, yes, and it is also very clearly an evolutionary dead end. How is it going to get food?
I mean, yeah, that's a
Food
fair
can't
point.
get to that grumpy ass little face. That's why he's so angry.
He's angry.
Enamorous.
Yeah.
That's okay. So this is adding to that.
The
This
trio,
is adding to the forces of nature, but this is the love-hate Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, we have air, earth,
Hold on.
thunder, and heart.
Oh.
Can we combine them and get Captain Planet out of the deal?
Maybe. Pause for a second. We need to watch this video.
He's like, I have a Pokemon
Well, I mean,
who's
that was the
going
last
to
one.
help
Hold on.
you
Or it's
to
Sprigatito.
climb these cliffs. Imagine my surprise when instead of a Pokemon, in walks on two legs, bipedally walks, a full-fledged mean girl bully pop star, a cheerleader with a side ponytail and a fresh fucking mani. She walks up to me and I'm like, who is this adult woman? Like this entrepreneur, this like cheerleader, this pop star.
Oh
Who
my God,
is
I have
she?
seen this.
Where's the Pokemon? Is she behind the model? She's like walks up to us.
This is
like
very
she's joining
surreal
the
without
conversation
any
of
audio,
adults.
I will
Like she's
say that.
this is like an adult woman. Sneasler is her name. She's standing there. She like crosses her arms. She like taps her foot. She looks me up and down.
I think I just
I'm like,
can't get
okay,
over the
she's
fact
judging
that
me. Like I get it. I'm
Sneasler
ugly.
sounds
I'm not
like
you. I'm never gonna be you.
the
I
name that
thought
you
I
would
was gonna get a
give
helper Pokemon. Like, but this
like,
isn't
oh
helping
man, yeah,
anything. This is
he's an alpha
actually you're bullying
Sneasler,
me.
Ohio.
She's bullying me. Okay, at this point, she's bullying me. And they're like, she's gonna help you. Just play the flute for her so that she can like open her heart to you, right? So I play the flute. Y'all,
Oh my God.
she fucking laughs at you. She laughed at me, right? Like she laughs at us. Sneasler laughs at us. That's not.
Oh my God. That is probably the funniest reaction. I mean, I know I stopped it kind of halfway through, but I remember seeing this video and it is very funny.
Okay, I will have to watch it.
Oh, and then we start back at Sprigatito, so then we are done
Yes.
with the new Pokemon that you haven't seen yet.
I mean, in fairness, there are also probably plenty of old Pokemon I haven't seen yet.
Well, we can take a look at the different forms. Let me see if I can find them.
I mean, I am both boiling alive because my air conditioner has been off for the last several hours.
Oh.
Ever since it tried to
Yes.
kick on during kick on like 2 hours ago. And also remember, I haven't eaten.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I think it's a good time to stop because you need to go eat.
Yeah.
I need to send people over to. I think Eastland is streaming. Let me head to here. Let me see if I can send folks over to Eastland. Yes, Eastland is streaming. For your dashboard. Stream manager. Here we go. Okay. All right.
I will also say it is very, very warm inside this inside my gaming headset.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll get you off of it soon. Don't worry.
It is very, very warm. I really need to see about seriously considering, at least for streams or something, using Bluetooth earbuds instead.
Yeah.
Because at least then my head won't melt.
Here we go. All right. We're gonna send everybody over to Eastland.
What are they streaming?
They are streaming Pokemon Tectonic.
Ooh. Have fun.
Yes, enjoy. I think some people are already watching them already.
Right.
But that's
we've
alright.
kind of and we've kind of already primed people for Pokemon content.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like it was planned, but it absolutely wasn't.
Alright, we're gonna set it for raid.
Shadow Legends.
Alright. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night. Okay, and it has also airmailed me over here. So that's interesting. I did